gonna be dope, y'all. It's gonna be dope, y'all.
What's good? What's good, Mr. DJ?
I know. I guess it's
Yeah.
there.
Hey,
There we go.
here we go. Hey, what's good, y'all? Welcome to another Wednesday night. What you got? Wednesday. The host Tank knows best, my man Johnny Mexico, and we got a double feature tonight with my man JANIV just on the beat, and we're gonna have Finito on later on here soon once he gets from the plantation. But other than that, man, it's gonna be a fun night, man, to tap into these co-producers, man, that I've had the honor to collab with, listen to their music, see their work with other artists and stuff, man. These some dope fellas, man. I'm glad to be a part of their journey in the music. And so yeah, we're gonna tap in tonight with my man, and this is what make this real special. My man Jesse on the beat is here with us in the middle of the night, all the way from Germany, baby. And hey, he took some time out and he said he ain't gonna sleep till it's time for him to sleep, which means rest in peace. So he's gonna be up chilling and kicking it with us
Thanks.
tonight, even though it's 1 a.m. over there, 7 hour difference. But man, we appreciate you tapping in and giving us this opportunity
Appreciate you.
to interview you, man, and tap into your world of music, brother. And
It's all off over here.
I already know what you're
Appreciate you.
about. It's been dope collabing with you and just listen to
That's
the work.
usual,
And
man.
my man,
Oh,
like
yeah.
he loves to collab. He loves to cook up.
Thanks.
He hits you up. Hey, cook up with him, man. He's dope, man. He stays with the fire trap beats. Him and MJ out here killing it with the collabs with each other and with these artists out here, man. It's all love, and I'm inspired every time I hear you guys' music, brother.
Shout
Keep
out
doing what
MJ England,
Yes,
best
sir.
producer for me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So anyway, tell us a little bit about yourself, man. How long you been doing music? I've already told the people you from Germany. So is that your native? Is that where you're from?
Yeah, I'm from
Okay.
Germany, and I'm 42 years old, man. Like
Nice.
I'm a dinosaur.
I'm right there
No,
with you.
I'm a greenhorn. No, I'm a youngster. A youngster. I don't know the word for it, man. I'm just
Yeah.
playing. What can I say, Brody? Been doing music all my life, man. But making beats since 2024. So I might be over a year now, a little bit.
Man, a year, man. You
Been
sound
cooking up.
phenomenal for a year, bro.
Hey, man, everything I learned. Shout out to MJ England, Mathematic Beats.
Nice.
I would have no clue without him, man. He's my mentor and my brother, man.
Oh, I
Shout out
love
to
that.
him. Cheers.
Love that. Shout out MJ England Mathematic Beats, being the mentor and getting my
Yes, sir.
man Jester on the beat. Man, that's dope, man. That's a good look, bro. If it only been a year and you sound like that and you got so many artists too, man, that's a come up in a short time. I love to see it and hear it, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to the chat. He legit mouthpiece. We got Juan in
He
there again.
legit was good.
Flip banger.
Over.
He legit. Low gang is in the building.
Salute.
Yes, sir.
Salute.
To everybody out there, appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you what? Oh yeah, my bad. I was reading the chat. Make sure you guys smash the like button, share out the live.
Yeah, Flo. Only 1 year.
Yeah, let me get this up there so everybody know what's happening. There we go.
Low
Oh,
gang,
wrong one. There we go. That's the right one.
what you
And
got?
then what you got Wednesday? In your Q&A in the chat, just let us know. And let me go over here to this chat real quick before we get into some of these bangers. But yeah, my man Flow Gang said, wait a damn minute. You only been making beats for a year?
It's true, man. I mean,
You're lying.
I'm not lying. I'm talking the
He
truth.
said, I'm not
as
lying.
always.
Yeah, that's what's up, bro. Now, word on the street is you an artist too? Was you a rapper?
Yeah. I rap too, man.
Okay.
My artist name is Jay the Don, and my beat producer name is Jessa on the beat.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard your shit was pretty tough and was righteous, bro. It's just we gotta probably get a translator for it because you rapping in German.
Yeah, I know, but I got a feature song with Flow Gang where I'm using subtitles, man. That's
Okay, yeah.
actually the only song I have subtitles on.
Nice. Okay.
Shout out Flo Gang Flado, man, for this dope collab.
Yeah, he a beast, man. He a beast. I think. Yeah, that boy, he need to be paid already, bro, for all these features and everything he be doing. He out here making movies and everything now. That boy hot, on fire right now. So, but yeah, bro, let me pull up one of your tracks, my man. And let's see, you know what, actually, yeah, there it is. So, I don't know if you wanted any of these played in a certain order, my friend. I got 100 featuring Math. And then I got
play this one.
Play that 100. One?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let me get it loaded up here for everybody.
I hope he gonna hop in the stream later. Might be busy.
Yeah. I sent him a share as well, man, so he can tap in.
Yeah.
So this one's called Hunted by Jessa on the Beat and Mathematics. Let's get it. Yeah, let me share it first before we have a
I was yeah.
You ain't about to get one, nah, but
remember that one time, man? We was just,
I remember that one time, dog.
like 3 minutes. He was just like, and we was just
moving. And I'm really thinking y'all hearing it, dog. Y'all killed me that night.
No, not you. We're talking about the other guy.
Hey, nice location, man.
Bro.
Yeah,
hilarious. He was going back the whole song, man.
Yes, sir. Let's get into it, man. So Hunted with my man Jessa on the Beat and Mathematics. Man, that thing snapped and slapped. Sheesh. Damn.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, y'all be killing it.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, he is. He in the chat. Hey, Matt, if you ain't busy, I think Jay sent you a link if you wanted to pop on. He kind of wanted you to, so you get a second. He wants you to pop on here with him. But if not, we appreciate your supporting in the chat, my guy. Matt, he set it all. He set it off for us on our first Wednesday night. What you got? And that shit was heat. And we had to follow suit with my man that's on the beat right after that. Because woo, that was a good night. So man, you guys be killing it, bro. You guys be killing it. Juan, you got any questions? I know you got something lined up on some of the ones we kind of already have. I mean, nothing's really scripted, but let's just tap in and see what he's all about.
I do have a couple questions, but I do have a quick question. What is your go-to VST, man?
Mine,
Yeah.
my VST, I would say when it comes to mixing, man,
Okay,
it
man.
might be Nectar 4
Ooh,
and also X Pro and X Rex. And when it comes to making beats, man, there's so many good VSTs, man. I ain't gonna lie, but
Right.
I'd say actually I love the Effectrix too, because you have a nice, like a growth speed or so. The growth speed, it's similar to this one, man. Yeah, but there's a lot of good VSTs, man. A good compressor, like a vocal king, maybe, I don't know.
mm, mm.
But fucks with Cubase, man. I'm Cubase gang.
Cubase.
Oh, nice.
For-
Nice.
yeah.
Wow. Okay.
They
Okay.
they have a lot of good offers, man. To be honest, 40% off and shit like that on the new Cubase 14, I think, and also I got 12 elements for only $60, man.
Nice.
Shit, man, this whole time I thought it was FL gang.
Steinberg,
He is.
FL, yeah,
Yeah, that's what he did.
FL
I
too.
showed you when we collab, bro. I showed you the
That's what I
screen.
said. Yeah,
For his all FL game.
right, because he
Yeah.
mentioned
Yeah,
Cubase.
yes, sir.
Cubase.
Yeah, Papa Vet in the chat.
I
What's good,
was
brother?
just gonna say his name. Papa Vet was good with you, man.
Yeah,
Popping in
yeah.
the dog.
Papa Vet gonna be on one of our next Friday nights.
Ooh,
If you don't already know it, he gonna be on there. We gonna work that out. I'm gonna holler at you after the show.
100.
Hell yeah. Nice. All right. Let's see. You wanted me to play a couple of our collabs, so I'll get I'll do the one before the most recent one. We just collabed. What was that, last night? It was yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah, man, it was.
Yeah. I can't keep up, bro.
I was so cooked, man.
Yeah. Yes, sir. This one's from the other day. What was that? A few days ago, actually. Man, we've been on it. That was like, what's today? Wednesday? I think that was this weekend we did this one.
No days off, man. Like,
Yeah. So
you gotta-
this one's this was what you say? What you say?
you gotta have input, man. That's key. But what do you say? Productivity is key.
Yo, yeah, most definitely. Productivity is key and consistency, my man. Most definitely. And key and iron sharpens iron. So I love working with you and even Juan and everybody else I've worked with, man. It ain't about
Same
me.
over here, man.
It ain't about me. It's about us. And sharpening each
Excellent.
other up each time we get in front of production stations, bro. So I appreciate your time. And man, it's all us, especially all the way from Germany. Didn't think about
Likewise,
this
man.
20 years ago, bro. I was gonna be collabing with people internationally. So
Same over here, man. It's
Honor
such an
is
honor,
mine.
man.
the honor is mine. So all right, this one we got. This was called Geneva Tank. We did this a few days ago. Check it out.
That scarecrow at the end.
Hey, I know Juan heard that, and he was like, "You don't do trap." I'm like, "I don't," but
Yeah,
that's brought it out of me.
Jeez, man.
He inspired me and made me do it. Just made me do it.
The crow scared the fuck out of me, man, at the end.
You sit there and you flick your chains to people like this with the pendant hanging down, like type deal.
Yeah.
For real. That's a flexing type. I don't care what anybody say. That shit.
Hey man, hey, that was a good one, man. That was fun. Yeah, he sent me a nice, cool little loop, and because usually we'll get on TeamViewer and we'll collab that way. And then this one time, the other day, I was like, "Yeah, man, just send me a loop." I said I had Matt do the same thing, so I'm gonna test my trap skills.
Hell yeah, man! I had to challenge myself, making a melody out of a one shot, man. That was tough. I ain't gonna lie, man. But you got to challenge yourself, man.
Hey, most definitely, and that's what I loved about it, because you set me up for a great challenge. Because, like I said, I ain't made a legit trap joint in a minute, so I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna freak this one, man. Make sure I do it justice for you. I said the same for Mad too. I said, hopefully I do it justice for both y'all. Y'all the trap kings, bro.
Great.
Appreciate the love, man. Over here.
Go ahead.
Yeah, man. So this collab, man, it's gonna be not our last collab, man, for Showski.
Oh no. That's I think our third one now. I think might be number 3. Yep.
Third. True.
What you got, Juan? You had a question?
Yeah, I had a question. So when you start your beats, do you start with the drums first, or do you start first with the melodies?
With the melodies.
Okay, cool.
I start mine too. Yep.
Because I need them drums ASAP, man. Because sometimes I need them in order to make a hook, maybe. To get the feeling of the beat. I need also drums, but the first step is always melodies. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Heck yeah. That's how I start mine too. I usually go off a dope little melody. That's why I told you or Math. I was like, yeah, send me a cool little melody. I don't care if it's a few of them, a couple of them, or 10 of them. I was like, shoot, because that's usually how I get going. I can do drums and shit all day. I'm a natural drummer. That's my first instrument that I played, but
nice.
So I usually like the melodies. It's usually where my challenge is at, so I can create off of that, and then I'll drop the drums and bass line after that, man. So my newest one thing has been trying to work on the slides. So you see, I've been working on my bass slides.
Slides something else. I swear to God, you really snapped on them slides, man. One day you got to teach me, man, how to make them slides go crazy like this.
Most definitely. Hey, so I got this one you sent me the other day. Before we get into it, let's see. So how'd you come up with your 2 aliases for Jess on the Beat and for Jay the Don? How'd you come up with your aliases?
Like Jessa, people used to call me Jessa as a nickname.
Yeah. Okay.
And so I took the beat, I took the word and used it for Jessa on the Beat because, it was just a nickname.
Nice.
And Jay the Dawn is also Jay. I took the J out of Jessa, so Jay the Dawn. It's Jessa is Jay the Dawn.
Nice. Okay.
Schizophrene irgendwie.
So when we talking Jay the Don, that's the rapper.
Yeah, that's the artist. Yeah, the rapper.
That's the artist. I got you.
But it's confusing for some people from if they don't know that it's the same person,
Right.
all in one.
Now I know when I first met you in that battle over there, I think I met you by name first, but then when your beats start coming to, I'm like, all right, Jess, who's and then I think Flow Game's one who corrected me. He's like, yeah, that's JANIV. I've been working with, buddy. That's bro. I was like, okay, I got it now. So yeah.
That's dope, man. It's the same with Crazy Jones, man. He's Crazy Jones as an artist and Sick Joker Beats as a producer.
Oh, okay.
So it's common in Germany that you do it like this sometimes.
Yeah, for sure. I like that. Well, I got this one you sent me yesterday. I don't know if you want me to play it now. It's a shorty. It's called Celestial.
Yeah, that's totally different vibe. I'm gonna switch the vibe up with this one, man.
All right, yeah, because I know you sent it to me yesterday. I just now seen it when I was getting some of the emails lined up. So, well, yeah, I want to check it out. This was a little shorty. I'm sure we can get through them.
Yeah, I made it from scratch. This one.
Nice. All right, so this one's called Celestial. I'm just on the beat, aka JANIV. Let's get it.
Yeah, definitely needs vocals, man. Flow Gang would kill this, man.
I like that. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Hey, you already know the answer, Flo. I'm about to send it to you straight after the live, man. I got you.
Hey, see? Hell yeah. Let's go. All right,
I
man.
was hoping he said that, man.
Yeah, as soon as you see them devils, bro, you know what time it is. I was telling Juan and anybody else who run across and work with Flow Gang, you see that, then that beat right away.
Facts, man.
Yeah.
Demon time.
Demon time. So I got a question. So what's biggest influence for your music and your style? And that can be from the States or from your country too. It don't matter, bro. You can answer however you want to answer.
So I'd say, like, from the States, my biggest influences, Method Man, Redman, for sure, man, Snoop Dogg, all the, I'm 42, so I grew up with Boom Bap and Biggie, Pac, Jurassic 5, Mobb Deep, Nas, Big Pun for all. I love Big Pun, man. His rest in peace, man. His music, legendary shit, man. Yeah, and I know a lot of good German artists too, especially in the underground. But it wouldn't make sense to give shout outs because you don't know them. I don't think so, because it's more in the underground in Germany.
Gotcha.
Nobody watching from my peeps right now. So in Germany, so they're all sleeping.
Okay. Hell yeah. Love it. Yeah, you named some of the greats, so I'm with it, bro. So that's I think a lot of people's inspiration growing up.
Ludacris, man, so many Eminem.
I guess that was comment.
Flip Banger said, "You better say Flip Banger."
Flip Banger.
Straight up. All right, man. That's cool. I'll run this other one we just did last night. So I ain't gonna hold it. From them. I think I'm gonna go in there and mess with it too later on. That thing slap. So this one's oh my bad.
I got you.
I'm used to it on the other one.
But
go ahead.
I was gonna say, but you already know that I got you.
Yeah, for sure. All right, this next one's Music Box. We did this one last night. This was pretty cool. Yeah, let's get it.
What's good with you? Appreciate you tuning in, man.
Yes, sir. Who's that? I say Triple. What's good, brother? Glad to have you here. But yeah, we just did that one last night. I might revisit that bad boy too.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, I love that one. That was a cool thing when we just did that one last night.
Also, real quick for y'all out there. Sorry to cut you off, Tank.
Oh, go ahead.
Negativity, talking shit, trash talking, and down talking people will not be tolerated. You'll be out of here. We're not having it.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know who that Sabrina bitch is, but she just got put out of here. Yeah, I said it, and I said it what I said, so she out of here.
Yeah, that bitch is gone. We're not having
I
that shit.
I don't know if that's a random on YouTube or if somebody invited that motherfucker, but we don't do that here.
No, we ain't here for that. Now, if you give constructive criticism, that's one thing. Or if you give honest feedback, that's one thing. But if you're sitting here saying this is gay, this trash, lower in the mid, get on.
You out.
You out. We're not having that shit. Simple as that. But everybody else, appreciate y'all tuning in. See Tribble in the chat. See Mathematics in there. Mugga Stacks, appreciate for the feedback on the on you saying that the live is lit and clean. Much love, man. Appreciate that.
Yeah, we've been working on this thing. We what 2 weeks old now? 2.5 weeks old now? Yeah. But anyway, man. Yeah, we don't do any of that shit, bro. So I had to make sure I shut that down real quick. Like, I don't even know who that was. Ain't never seen him. But moving along on this great night with this great producer. I don't care what nobody say.
Facts.
Man. All right, so hey, man, do you have any music goals, JANIV, or you just be making beats because that's what you love to do, or you kind of have a goal in mind for the next, few years or anything like that?
No, I'm just doing music for fun, man, for my soul, for my pain, for everything that surrounds me, man. So I don't fucking care about grind and shit like that, because I mean, music is passion, man, and it's so high for me. Like I need it every day, man.
That's a great answer, bro. I think that should be for everybody. I mean, if you ain't making it for an artist or anything like that, if anything, make it for yourself first. Like you said, it's the love, it's the pain, it's the happiness, it's the sadness. You can lay it all out, man.
All out, man. Yeah,
I love that. That's a great answer. And I tell that to everybody when people ask me about how I do it, why I do it, this is not the main thing. It's got me out of a lot of dark times, and it's made me super happy and happy times. At the end of the day, I make it. I make it because I love to just do it. That's my thing, is to make music. And then also, if people feel it and they vibe to it, cool. Let's get it.
Right.
If not, at the end of the day, it's for me.
Thanks, man. I hear you, man.
Yes, sir. Unless you sitting in the back sitting, it was like flow game. That shit's staying right in my archive.
Hell yeah, man.
So, man, that's what's up, bro. I love to hear it, man. And I'm glad we ran into each other in that crazy battle scene. That was cool, though. But that's what some of these things are designed for, man. People kind of do it for the clout or try to say who's better than who, but I be trying to meet new people. And then next we clapping. So, man, so I'm glad we had that opportunity to run into each other in Free Life's 16-man battle. And then after that, Flow Gang confirmed your dopeness. So I was like, yeah, let me holler at buddy. So
you can mess with Flow Gang. He's a cheat code, man.
Yeah, that's most definitely the artistry world for sure. Ain't no denying that, man. So let's see. You got any other questions for Juan before I run into a couple more?
Yeah. So now, when you lay your beats out, do you do it by patterns, or do you separate the channels or the patterns and then make it each individually?
I make them each individual, like make unique, and yeah, man. And then I route them all to the mixer and make a bus for example, for the melodies, and I mix the bus only because all of them tracks are routed to the same bus. So yeah, a little EQing here and there, man. But patterns I only use for the drums, man. I do it like pattern 1, pattern 2, and stack them up and down. And yeah, I hope I could answer your question correctly, man.
That's all right. Because what I do is I usually make everything together in one pattern.
Yeah.
And then I'll go ahead and hit split by channel, and then I'll drag them on.
Okay.
And then I'll go that way. That's the way I do it. But hey, man, everyone has their own
different ways, man.
Exactly.
Yeah, cool, man. Facts. Yeah, man. Sick Joker, for example, when he comes by, he has also a different way to work. Like he uses not the piano roll, for example. He uses them stones, or what are these notes, and the notes. And I go to the piano roll, so it depends, man.
Noise.
I say that's all FL world over there. That's it. I'm gonna sit this one out.
Yeah, FL gang myself.
Nice.
You, how long you been making beats, bro?
I started in 2010, but I got decent with it in like 2016, and I didn't get more confident with it until like 2019.
Okay, sheesh, man. Enough respect.
Which FL did you start on?
Oh man, I've been trying to make drum and bass beats in the past, man, but I quit that shit because that was the very early version of 2000, man. I can't even remember what it was, man. Maybe 5, 4. I don't know, man. I'm an old ass motherfucker, I told you. But then recently, only 1 year, man. So I made one beat in the past, the drum bass beat. That was horrible, I think. And then I just focused on rapping, and then got back to the beats with MJ last year. Yeah, and since then we've been cooking, man, on FL. Almost every day, man. That's so fire.
Noise. I started on FL8.
FL8, okay. Yeah, might been 8 or 4. I don't know, man. Can't even remember.
I started on 1. FL Fruity Loops 2 before it was even called FL.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you know Cool Edit?
Yep, Cool Edit Pro.
Yeah, Cool Edit Pro, man.
Craft.
That was my first store, man.
Mixcraft. That remind me of that thing.
Adobe.
Cakewalk, Sonar.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Familiar, man. And also different DAWs, man. So it's nice. Pro Tools.
Audacity. You had the audacity to say audacity.
First recording anything was on Audacity. And I didn't know that you needed an interface and all this other good stuff. I didn't know anything. I just knew it was a program. We used to drop the beats that we got off of LimeWire. And,
shit!
Yeah, man. I remember those times, man.
Yeah, LimeWire, pull up the instrumentals, throw them in Audacity, chop them up, and then kind of do like a remix to them, And I was not good at it.
It doesn't matter, man. As long as you got it down from LimeWire and be able to fuck around with it, it's nice, man. I fucks with this. Yeah.
Lunix.
Oh shit!
He said
Foundation. Damn.
Holy shit.
Damn. All right.
Holy shit.
Yeah. All right, Jesse. I got Raptor pulled up. You good with that one?
Hell yeah, man. That's one of my favorite beats.
All right. What's the story behind Raptor?
Nothing, bro. It's just a random beat I made. A trap beat. Yeah.
All right. Cool. We just like to ask sometimes just in case.
Yeah.
Behind it or whatnot, man. So.
Yeah.
Let's get into it. This was Raptor. Just on the beat.
Always wanted something like this. Ooh, 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 ooh. I always wanted something like this. Ooh, 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 ooh. I
Oh my God, muchacho, it's your birthday. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Stupid.
Oh shit.
He said,
Hey,
it's harder
everybody say happy birthday to Johnny Mexico. Yep.
Happy birthday.
They started it in the chat, so don't blame me, motherfucker.
Thanks, y'all.
Happy birthday, my brother.
Hey, I know my brother come over here looking like New Jack City and shit. My nigga.
Jack City is bonkers. No. Treble got a crazy comment. Or Triple got a crazy comment. He said, "This is harder than a stepdad."
Ah.
Airdrop. Suppressed memories.
Straight up.
Holy shit.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Well, S-Dot, appreciate you finally making it, brother. You gotta know them people. This is what happens. They know you got shit to do. They want to sit there, pound you and hold your time up.
Fact. Don't leave the government, bro. See, that's why I don't mess with the government. My brother.
See, it's funny because today at work, I put an IRS move on somebody. I took their stuff from them. I walked there and said, I'm gonna IRS your shit, and just grabbed the stepladder and walked away.
That's crazy work. All right, man. Well, S-Dot's here now. We've asked a few questions. I don't know if you had a few of your own. I'm sure you tapped in from the phone for a little bit before you got in. So nothing major. We ain't trying to hound my man too much. Like I said, he was worried about his language barrier. I said, no, we good, bro.
Oh, man,
that was, it's hard, man, but I try, man.
Hey, I love it, man. You're doing good, bro. Doing good.
Yo, check. I was in Europe last year, so I could break it down. I could understand it a little bit. But everything good. I don't know if this question was asked, but what is your go-to VST like when you start off with a blank canvas?
You mean beat-wise? For
Yes.
making beats?
Yeah, like
FL? Okay, let me think. My favorite VST. I think Effectrix 2 is a nice one.
Okay.
And in addition, Smart EQ, because the Smart EQ allows you to EQ all of them in elements like kick separately, drum separately, and it's a really good tool, I think. So these two for sure. And what else, man? Optimus. Sometimes I'm using Optimus, like Optimus Prime.
Okay.
This is a mastering tool that I use from time to time, but actually it's just a soft clipper, on the master channel, and that's it. So I don't dive too deep into my VSTs when it comes to mixing, man.
Okay.
Nice.
Focus more on the melodies and on the drums, and then at the end a little bit of EQing here and there, man. Yeah.
Nice. Salute. What's good, Finito? Beast in the building.
Salute.
All right. My man's made it finally. Yeah, he was the same way. S-Dot, the plantation held him back a little bit.
Hey, man, don't you hate that, bro? When you trying to be great, somebody got to stop you from your greatness. And
Right.
9 times out of the 10, it's always your job.
Right. Straight up.
She said, "Young Mysterio, I'm dead."
What? Oh my God.
Wish you happy Warm Day, young Rey Mysterio.
That's a damn good one, though.
That's a
Straight
great
up.
one. Appreciate it. Big dog. Appreciate it.
All right. So, Jezza, I got Parasite and MSW left.
So the Parasite is a beat, and MSW is a feature with Flow Gang Vlado, but it's also in German, so you might understand the hook perfectly, but not the verses. But I fucks with Flow Gang, so since he's here in the chat, I would say go with the song with the MSW.
Okay. All right. Hey, we all about the music. Sometimes I be listening to shit that I don't understand the language, but that should be fire, especially some of that shit that Juan be listening to. You done sent me some dope shit, and I'm like, yeah, I'm on that shit. Especially when it's that them
Appreciate it, man.
Megadon samples that you be sending in. I'm like, yeah. But I understand most of that Hispanic stuff, but can't speak that shit to save my life anymore. All right, so we got. Let me pull it up. We're gonna go with MSW. What's this? You got to? Does it stand for something? Is that just?
Yeah, that means Murder She Wrote.
Oh, okay.
The hook did Flow Gang Vlado, my brother
like
from Atlanta, and also Crazy Jones on this joint and me. And it's for our upcoming EP, Leberhaken Flows 2, which is coming soon, man. Yeah,
I bet.
one of our songs.
Let's see. I'm gonna make sure you hear this shit. All right. All right, y'all. Just on the beat, featuring Flow Game, Murder She Wrote. Let's get it.
And I quote, motherfuck the rest, I'm right here if you looking for the best. Think it's a joke? There's no man that I fear, I'm top tier when it come to getting checks. Play with it, Murder She Wrote. It feel different up here compared to my peers. It will appear that I'm looking like a goat. Let's get one thing clear, I've been going in if you didn't notice.
Nach dieser EP, da zeichnen sie deine Bros. Die Kreide Beat so grandios, das Treffen Leberhaken, Flows wie Pfeile. Nix übrig für Ghostgeschreibe, jahrelang nur chronisch pleite. Gib mir noch mehr große Scheine, scheiß drauf, ich leg los alleine. Party-Veteran, ich fronten viele harte Zeiten. Hörte Untergrund, Hip-Hop, du im Zimmer, 3 Fragezeichen. Jeden Tag die Parts am Schreiben, seh nur fake Stars von weit. Und wer du heute sein willst, ey, du musst dich jeden Tag entscheiden. Wir waren immer draußen, waren am Block und hatten große Träume. Mir kann keiner Wasser reichen, das war immer so bis heute. Ich rap meine Texte mit der Stimme wie eine Motorsäge. Laufe durch die Straßen wie ein Gorilla im Großgehege. Kein Nerv auf dein Todgerede, bleib cooler als Eisblöcke. Meckern auf den Liedern als wären wir alles Geistblöcke. Yeah, ich pack die Leberhaken Flows aus. Produzier mit Jaded on die Tracks wieder im Hochhaus.
Motherfuck the rest, I'm right here if you looking for the best. Think it's a joke? There's no man that I fear, I'm top tier when it come to getting checks. Play with it, Murder She Wrote. It feel different up here compared to my peers. It will appear that I'm looking like a goat. Let's get one thing clear, I've been going in if you didn't notice.
Nach dieser EP heißt es wird heute hasta la vista, Mäus. Ich zieh alle Register, Mister, mach mir nicht auf Twister. Rapper lügen dreist, ich kann mir echt nicht geben, was sie sagen. Lieber nur ein Tag als ein Löwe, als ein Leben unter Schafen. Es ist Jaded on, ey, ich bin flyer als ein Vogelstrauß. Ich bin im Studio und du nur auf der Wohnungscouch. Baller Mikrofon die Faust, Rapper wollen hoch hinaus. Sie möchten Beats for free und geben keine Kohle aus. Machen mir auf reich, in der Birne sind sie weich. Ihr könnt sagen, was ihr wollt, Mann, ihr rappt auch alle gleich. Sicker als die Vogelgrippe, unsere Raps sind Hodentritte. Jaded on fire, Bruder, denn ich meine Strophen kriege für den Scheiß, den ihr verzapft. Erntet ihr kein Lorbeerkranz. Ich komme episch wie die Vocals in einem Chorgesang. Herz ist geschwärzt, alter Risse in der Seele drin. Trotzdem fühle ich mich frei, als ob ich am Segeln bin.
Motherfuck the rest, I'm right here if you looking for the best. Think it's a joke? There's no man that I fear, I'm top tier when it come to getting checks. Play with it, Murder She.
Hey, let me ask you, was on the second verse, Jesse?
Yep, type shit.
That shit.
I like that.
I appreciate you.
Hey, straight up, that shit was gangster.
Straight boom bap, man. The whole EP is gonna be a boom bap EP.
Okay. Like that.
Not what I want to hear. Look at it. Right here. He said, I'm not sure, but I know he's saying some fire shit.
I know, right?
Appreciate that, man.
Hey, straight up. I already knew how the flow was going. That shit, yeah, that boy got the sauce.
Yeah, nah, man. Something about international music. Even though I don't know what they're saying, I feel it.
Yeah, for sure. And music is a feeling before you hear it.
And they could be saying water and Chinese food, and how do they say it? It'd be on point, bro. Like,
hey,
just the vibe of it.
That's ching 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 chong. Yeah.
That's like
you know what it is? I think outside of the as far as like international music, other countries appreciate music more, and I admire that so much because it's like it's something new and they cherish it, and then it's not like down talked on, or at least I don't see it. I see more of a appreciation for the culture and appreciation for the music more than anything outside of the U.S. Like people love hip hop, they love what we do, they love our culture,
That's
and
true, man.
the art of music. Even like with techno, like I'm like diving into techno and house and all of that stuff. But when you go to another country, especially like Europe, they appreciate it. Europe and China, Japan, like they appreciate music, and I always love it, bro. I don't care what they saying, but I feel it, and then it's like you can feel the appreciation, you can feel their passion on what they're talking about.
Yep. I agree. Oh man. Hey, it's about both of y'all. For you got any questions for Mr. JANIV? I know you got in a little late. We running through his last couple tracks, my man.
He might be on
Or not. Oh, okay, he might be on mute. If you're on mute, bro, we can't hear you.
My bad. I thought you would.
I was talking about
me.
Finito. I didn't know if Finito had any questions for you. I say, it's about both of y'all tonight. Ain't about us. Got anything for Finito? Like messing with us down. Oh, can't hear you.
You still
there we go. There you go. There you go.
No, I don't have no questions right yet.
Man, you was blowing them bitches up Friday though.
Word up.
Yeah,
like, look, you can ask questions now, even though you was
right. You ain't time no more.
Goodbye. Time out.
Bro, I was just like, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. My beat, bro. For real.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking for my thing. I can't find it. And I know it's right here somewhere.
Yeah.
Action.
Yeah.
My dog's scratching the door, man. He's sick.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
He wants to enter the room, then he thinks like, no, I don't want to.
Look,
then
my
goes back.
My dog be moonwalking in his crate, so you might hear him scratching a little bit.
He said moonwalk.
That's
Nice. I make a crip walk in flip-flops on TikTok to Slipknot.
So, Jesse, is you got some joints on streaming platforms? I mean, even though I know we may not be able to understand, but I'll go follow it and listen to it. Shit, I don't give a shit. That shit was hot that you just sent.
I appreciate, man. I'm on YouTube. My channel is Jaded Dawn.
Okay.
And also SoundCloud and TikTok, and my IG is Jada_Dawn.
Okay.
On IG, and Jessa on BeatStars. If you want to look up some beats that we recently made, or get at me if you need some beats, I got them.
Oh yeah.
I got shit to do.
Boy, got an archive. We was waiting for some shit to load last night on WeTransfer, bro. He was going through his catalog, bro. That motherfucker is endless. He got beat
4 gigabytes.
Yeah. Straight up. Let's see.
That's Prescott.
I don't think I have it. Yeah, it is Prescott. Yep.
Got a distinct voice.
Yeah. All right. Well, I got one more beat lined up for you, my man. Like I said, I won't go hold you too late. I know it's 2 a.m. now over there. So
yeah, man. Now it's 2.
Yeah. So I got this last one called Parasite, man. Before I played anybody else, Esther, I know you kind of came in late. Got any other questions for him before he plays his last joint and let this man get a little rest?
Oh man, I got a question for him that for any artist that's about to leave or go. Do you have any questions for us?
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking about the whole time, man. Because I don't want this to be all about me. This is just I'm so fucking tired, man. I swear to God.
Nah, bro. Look, this is about
you know,
you. It ain't about
I
us.
have
It's about you.
I have many questions in mind, man. Like when are you down for collabs? This is my question that I have for all of you guys. Are you
Oh,
down
man,
for
you gotta
to
send me a
collab
already
with
know.
me?
You
With
already
me?
know, bro. You already
Look,
know.
don't
You about to
send
be-
Tank no collabs. He
Right.
on timeout.
Hey, he
Don't
put me in
send him
timeout for
nothing.
collab, dog.
Don't send
Yeah,
Tank nothing.
that's
You
all I
send it to
can think
me,
of.
right?
He said,
He,
send him
he said them.
Collaborations.
Send him to
Every time I turn around, I got another collab. I got another collab. I got
I'm
another.
actually,
That's
hey,
not-
really,
guess what?
bro.
got
I
another
told you
collab.
earlier. I'm playing catch up after we was putting those two projects together, bro. I had a few already lined up, and I'm like, some of them I had to remember, and some of them people like, hey, you still got that? I'm like, yeah, I still got that. Yeah, I still got to finish one with Prabhu. That he sent me that like 3-4 months ago.
I remember that one.
But nah, that's what's up, man. Yeah, he's always willing to cook up, man. No matter what time it is, I'd be like, hold up, Jess. Hold up, bro. I'm at work. I'll get you with you when I get off work.
Thanks, bro.
But I love the tenacity, bro. I love the energy. I love you always doing music, man. That it makes me happy when I hear from you. Like, hey, you want to collab? I'm like, yeah, hold up. I'll be off work in like a couple hours.
Yeah, that's facts, man. It's the best way to, to have a social environment. I know how to say it, like a circle. You want to build up a community. You don't want to be alone the whole day. You want to talk to somebody. And if you have the same hobbies and the same passion, it's perfect, man. Music is like a connection between Germany and USA, for example, man. It's all love over here, man. And I feel I have a good resonance also from the US. So I've been networking since many years now.
So gay. Hey, I sent you that one for me and Matt, bro. You ain't touched it yet. Shut your ass up.
Can't even remember.
Nah. I did one with Matt and I sent it to him. But hey, I was just telling Juan, I said that boy stay stretched with a bunch of people's features or beat collabs and shit. So I'll be chilling. I'll be like, hey, I just be waiting for that 2:00 in the morning. Go take. Yep, let's go again and knocked out another one. But yeah, man, I got this last one from him before we let him go. Like I said, it's late in the hour or whatever for him. This was called Parasite, and just on the beat, Parasite. Let's get it.
Not elementary beats for this collab.
On the beat.
That 808 was 808 and like a motherfucker. Damn.
That piano though.
Yeah, for sure.
That
Between him and
piano.
Math, bro, they stay crazy with them pianos.
Math is a gold, man. Everything he touches is gold, man. This is crazy. His fingers gonna make him a millionaire one day, man. For real.
Believe it. I believe it. I believe it.
Word up.
Crazy. Great heat.
Such a cool dude, man.
I need to confiscate y'all pianos.
Right.
I have a synthesizer, a little one from RK, but I barely use it, man.
Okay.
To be honest.
Yeah.
I'll show you. Oops. See this?
Put it a little closer to your camera. Fading out. There you go. Yeah. Which one is that?
It's just a small one, man. I ordered it from Amazon. It's RK.
Yep. I was about to say, look like that guy. Yeah.
LPK 25.
Yep. I had that same one for a long time. Hell
Yeah, cool, man. Nice equipment. But yeah, man, I appreciate every one of you, man. And I'm about to hop off here because I need to get some rest.
Bro. Yeah, I want you to get some rest. Like I said, we're gonna take up too much of your time, and I appreciate you taking the time, even though it was late in the midnight hour, my brother. And I already know a shit ton of collabs coming on. Yeah, hit up S. Juan, anybody on here at any time, bro, if you want to.
Yeah, man. Okay, cool, man. We definitely we locked in, man, for real. We're gonna make some bangers and shit. Yeah, appreciate y'all.
All right, my brother. Well, hey, man, you get some good rest, man, and I'm sure I'll be talking to you here in shortly, and probably not with a few hours or so. So,
yeah.
Take care of yourself, take care of your family, brother, and thank you for coming through and sharing your music with us, brother.
Hell yeah, man, Brody. Appreciate you to the fullest, man.
All right.
Sir. Salute.
Bless up.
Yes, sir. Peace. Finito. What's up, bro?
Long
you up
day,
to bat, my boy.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You know what time it is. I'm happy to be here. Thank y'all for having me, for real.
Nah, most definitely, man. It's like I said, it's gonna be every week thing. It'll be single or double feature, man. We definitely want to give back to the music community. And I know everybody knows we already run on Saturdays. We want to do a little more and be a little more consistent and be in people's face, man. Get these algorithms shaking, bro. And especially with us producers and engineers and beat makers, bro. We always behind the scene, like I was talking to you about earlier. It's just one of those things that we don't really get none of the credit really until somebody decides they want to click on the credits. Oh, he made that, Other than that, we just in the background, bro. So we do this more or less so we can dive into your music, behind the scenes, what you do, how you do it, why you do it. And that's what we do Wednesdays for, man, because the artists are usually going to always be seen, whether underground or mainstream, one way or another. But it's always the producers or the beat makers, the engineers, that's kind of in the background. And some of them like being that way, but at the same time, we do this just for you guys to be able to, show face and people can appreciate the face behind the music. So,
right.
Thank you for being here, man. And I already know you got heaters and you stay lit out here, man, with these artists, bro. And I know it's still a growing process, bro. So that's what we're here for, not only for this show, but even outside the show, man. We got you.
For sure. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it, like I said. What's up, Math? What's up? Trying to pay attention to the comments, too, while I'm over here, too. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you good, brother. I'm doing the same thing.
Yeah. I like I said, man, it's a great thing because I'm one of those cats that like to be in the cut, bro. Like, I don't really care too much for, to be on the face of anything, man. I like being in the cut, chilling, vibing. You know what I'm saying? And that's just me. You feel me?
I mean, me and Jake pretty much the same way, but after a while I started thinking like, yo, everybody, even underground artists, people know underground artists as well as they know mainstream artists, but nobody really knows underground producers like that. You know what I mean? And we got there's an online producer community, and people might hear somebody but can't match the face up with that person. So this is why we created this. So this is about you. This is for you, for us to ask you questions, what you use, and also like the people in the chat. Like, you know, as you see, you know, you got your people, your family, or you know, the people you mess with that know you make music. This is their opportunity and time to dig into your mind, your creative mind, and ask you questions and stuff like that. Get them to know where you come from. So this is the reason why this whole I don't want to say platform, but this like podcast was created for.
Right.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. There's enough platforms out there, man, but podcast is definitely what we want to push as far as what we do and why we do it. Definitely for the music community and for you guys, whether artists or beat makers, whatever it may be. We just want to have another place of solace and a place of comfort, other than, you know, dealing with work, whatever it may be, man. So it's not even just a show just to be having one, but it can be just a place of get away a little bit. You know? It's another reason why we do it.
Right.
But yeah, bro.
It's definitely a vibe, man. It's definitely a vibe. It's different, man. Ever since y'all, you know, saying y'all invited me to the artist development joint and just tuning in for the Saturday show, bro. Like, I loved it. You know what I'm saying? I've been addicted ever since, just because it's always a good vibe, bro. Like, everybody respect each other, bro. It's not no sideline dissing, none of that extra. You can be yourself, you can do you, and people gonna respect that. So that's what I really love about this, bro. It's just that
we don't do none of that, bro. Like, it's too many other platforms that do that already, and we don't got time for that. You waste more energy on being negative than doing something positive. So this is what we about. You know what I mean?
Word. Fact. But before we get into your beats, man, I got one that I finished for you finally. So
hey, you told me I had to wait, so I was like, man, see, that's cold-blooded, but you know what I'm saying? I just keep the move. You know what I mean?
Nah, I only said you had to wait because I wasn't done with it. I literally got home early today and got on the PC and sit here, and I sent a screenshot to Esther and was like, this is what I'm doing. It was like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, because I got to knock this out before the show tonight. I told him I was going to have it done for the show. But no, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I got 5 of them from you as well. In between the podcast and questions, man, I got Dream Chasing featuring Tony the Big Homie, Money Man Pockets, Blueberry, and I can't see the rest of it. Champagne, nice. Okay. Policy. So if there's any of these you want to play it as in a certain order or not, just let me know. I'll tap into this. Where the hell did Mexico go?
he said he got summoned.
Mm-hmm. All right. That's cool. But all right, man. Well, yeah, I ain't gonna hold you on this one, bro. I told you I get it done, and this one's for you, my man. Got one under the belt, and FINITO is what we called it. Yeah, I stuck with the name, bro. It wasn't no shame in that, bro. That shit worked.
Thanks.
So now you get to see which one I picked, because I feel like you sent me how many, like 5 different?
Yeah, it was like 5 of them, man. 5 different little mock-ups. Yeah, I wasn't too sure, man. I was like, man, what do I send this man, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
that's how we work with anything, bro. I don't care if you sent me some K-pop, I will make that shit pop.
Hey, look, I'm open to all genres myself, so you know what I mean. I'm the same way. Whatever we can do to make this, you know what I mean. We gonna do it.
Yes, sir.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hell yeah, I love that. That's the line right there. That's the one line of the night. So, all right, man, this was for you, homie.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
Finito.
Hope I did it justice, bruh.
Yeah. Man, say, hey, look. Yeah, yeah. Look. I don't know what to say, bro. I don't know what to say. Appreciate the collab for real. That was
Hey,
sweet, bro.
hey, I wanted to go a different route since everything's been trap or heavy, bro. I wanted to go. That's what me and that start be on some R&B like slow jam type shit.
Yeah,
Man, I don't want to hear that. I know what to say. Stop sending that man some collabs.
Hey, S Dot, it's time to ground Tank. See, now you need to be grounded, bro.
No, man, stop sending that man collabs. I'm signing the petition. Some next person send Tank a collab. I'm driving to their house. I'm coming to see them. Either better yet, I'm gonna send y'all something in the mail. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, man. Hey, and even Flow Gang already knew the live drums. So yeah, I played those drums, dog. If you couldn't tell.
Yeah, I knew it was live drums. I could tell by the transitions and how it was hitting, bro. I was like, yeah, bro, really got on here and did that. Seriously.
Bro, I love when somebody send me something that's like that, where I can go live either with the guitar or the drums, man. It just gives it that feel. So I marinated on it for a couple days, and then I listened to it, and I was just kind of dissecting the parts you sent. And I was like, all right, I know what I'm gonna do with this. So I was working on about a couple days or so, man, and then I did the last bit of it today as far as the melodies and shit. So like I said, as promised, I was gonna have it done for you before the show. So So I'll email it over to you here after the show, my man. But appreciate the collab and having some fun with that, man. Like we were saying earlier, it's just I love working with other people because it challenges me to do different stuff, different genres, or just try to feel whatever feeling you have when you kind of made either the melodies or the kind of where you grabbed it from. And that's what me and Esther be trying to do all the time. That's what our whole Perfect Storm was about. It was about the feeling, the experiment, the experience of the music. So yeah. That's what's up.
Yeah, that was
Don't hate me, Esther, please.
No,
too late.
Too late. Hey, Esther, you can collab, bro. All you gotta do is drop your email. I'll send you something too, bro.
You already know what's up. Let's do it. Just say less.
Bro, live instrumentation too, so you know that's even more crazy too, bro. Like that's different. It's different, bro.
Yeah, I wanted to be a little different, bro. Just from what I'm sure people either used to hearing you doing or just kind of get a little away from that. Like I love the trap, I love the hip hop, all that stuff, man. But coming from a musician background, it's like I hear way more shit half the time, so I can't help myself. I was telling Esther that earlier. I was like, man, when I was working with Math and JANIV, I was like, man, I got to try to dial back a little bit because I want to take away from the trap. There's going to end up being some melodic trap by the time I'm done with it. But I like it because it does help hold me accountable to what the movement is for the music, man. So I like that because sometimes less is more. And that's kind of how I felt with this track doing this, man. It was less was more and gave you more of the experience and the feeling of the song than to be doing too much with it or into the song. So that's one of the things I was showing you. I was going to tell you, like kind of when I construct and when I make things, that's kind of what I do. So yeah, I'll show you some of them cheat codes, man. But that's just literally kind of how I do it. Like I just took the little stems and stuff you gave me, and I was like, all right, rearranged them, and then just built on top of them, and went from there.
Yeah,
so,
that's amazing.
I appreciate it. That was fun. So that's one. Like I said, you sent me enough, so we'll do another one. If not, I'll surprise you with me and Estai doing one. You already know because we do that shit too. Because I'll be like, hey Estai, I need a little help. Be like, all right, wait a minute. When I leave, you be like, wait till I leave Target. Just wait a minute.
I get out of Target. Yeah. No, it just happens, y'all. I just be in Target and I'll be on the phone with Tank. Tank like, yo, what you think about this? I'm like, Give me 1 second. I'm checking out of Target right quick.
Straight up.
Make you move real quick.
Yeah.
Salute Bree in the chat. See you made it over to the YouTube side. I was trying to keep up on my Facebook side because I ain't figured out how to make the shit live. I mean, not live, public, but maybe because I don't use a stream key for it. It's just kind of streaming to it. But yeah, appreciate y'all tapping in over there and over here. It's gonna be a dope night. We got Finito Beats. If y'all just now tapping in, and we're gonna get into some more music. That was just a collab between him and I. Told him I promise and get done. That's one of many, I'm sure, to come, man. And that's just what we do as far as panel, as far as S.I. We love working with other people. We love teaching what we know. You know, our information is free. Anything you need to know, like he said earlier before JANIV left, you got any questions for us before we get up out of here, let us know. We ain't got nothing to keep from nobody, because that's how I told you earlier when we was talking, Finito, that hey, I just give back to what somebody gave me when they gave me an opportunity, even when my shit was whack. So, you know, and they believed in me, and here I am. You know,
Same
I'm just
thing.
giving it
Zilla
back.
on the beat was good. Zilla was going.
Zilla on the beat in the chat. I seen Big S. earlier. If he's still here, salute Pops in the chat. So, anywho, man.
All right, what we got? What we putting in the chamber? What we got?
What we got. So yeah, man, I had let me find your photo again. All right, man. So I don't know if you had a specific one you want to play. I really didn't really go through all of these, but like I said, I have no qualms about any music I've heard of yours yet. So I can't say confirm or deny if any of them was like, it don't matter, because you know that's what we do this for. If it's it, it's it. If it needs help, we're gonna tell you, and then we're gonna help you. You know, that's kind of how we do. Ain't no power tripping, ain't no telling you shit's whack and garbage. Go on and take it to the garbage and you know, throw the whole beat away and the producer. None of that shit. We're gonna try to help.
I hope not, man. I hope not. In my career on the show, bro. Come on, don't do me like that.
I heard that shit from Cadillac Wood Grain, bro. He said, man, throw the whole rapper away.
Yeah.
I was toast after that.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
But yeah, I got you. Yeah, go ahead. Whatever one you want to do.
Let's do policy, bro. That was
Policy?
just yeah. I did that for an artist named New Wave June. Yeah, I had fun constructing that one, bro. It was cool.
Okay. Heck yeah. So policy it is. Let me get it loaded up on the screen share. And all right, so you said this was an artist. Yeah, give us a little feedback behind it. You know, it don't have to be long-winded or nothing. I just we like to ask people the inspiration or the reason behind it, or if it was an artist on it, get a little feedback on it before we play it.
The artist I made it for was for a good friend of mine who has a cousin that does music, and dude just getting his feet wet, but he goes by New Wave June. He's actually decent, man, real decent artist, but he got great character. So I just wanted to give him something that I felt he could vibe to. He was just like, man, anything with a piano. So I was like, all right, man, let me figure this out. And that's what I did. I just made him something, man, and chucked it to him, and he said he loved it. So
we go with them damn pianos again. That's the. Hey, and I ain't gonna cap though. I took a page out of your book, but I just used my drums instead, because I'm gonna get them 24K drums rocking pretty soon. But I'm telling you, them snares, that's where I got the idea from that 24K, and I was like, I'm sure I can find me a crispy snare on my Elisa's kit and rock out to that bit. Yeah, man.
So many sounds, I can't keep up right now.
I know, right? I ain't
Every
even done
time I
with
hear
the
something.
that you gave me or the native instrument shit yet, so I already know it's about to be stupid once I get dived into that shit. So, but we ain't gonna hold them. We got Policy, my man Finito Beats, and yeah, let's get into it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I got a problem.
Yeah.
No more piano. I don't want to hear no more pianos on here without me getting some. That's
Without me getting some.
Man, that piano was crispy, bro.
Yeah, it was.
That piano was on point.
I like that. Yeah,
that was fire. That was fire. That piano though. That's just it's mesmerizing. Like I can still hear it.
Yeah.
Nah,
you know what? And that's another reason why I didn't play them shits, bro. Because I just wanted to be surprised, to be honest. Because I know some people be free, be like doing a free play real quick before they put it on the show. Like, nah, I wanted to hear it for the first time with everybody else. So, not that I didn't want to listen to them, but I also didn't have time because I was finishing up the collab. But then I was like, I like that element of surprise, man. So that way I can actually give honest feedback if there isn't any to give, whether good, bad, or indifferent. So, as I said, that piano, man, that was nice.
Tear it up.
Appreciate that, man.
Good work. That's dope.
So, I guess I'll kick it off like S. did. So, I know you FL gang. So, do you have a go-to or favorite VST, or how's your setup when you get into your creative mode?
Well, see, I'll be everywhere, bro. Like, I gotta keep it a buck, man. Sometimes, you get in the booth, in the studio, or in the booth, because I know I try to do that too, but I ain't confident behind that. So I'm gonna leave the rapping to everybody else. But I know when I first turn on, it's kind of like I like to do like a quick little back session where I go back and listen to what I've made, just so I make sure like I don't try to be so repetitive with using the same or making the same type beat. But for me, a lot of times, man, like I'll probably start with the basic Citrus. I even go on Nexus, just like Serum and mess around. But also, I got to keep it 100, man. And a lot of producers, sometimes they won't be as honest as I am. But to be honest, like when I first started making beats, I was really stuck on my originality and being original and playing keys and actually like doing the work and doing the footwork. You know what I'm saying? And then the more I felt I wasn't appreciated, it pushed me to sampling because it seemed like that's what everybody wanted was samples. You feel me? I've been doing this for a minute. So it just rubbed me the wrong way. So now I'm battling between the two. You know what I'm saying? Do I use a sample here or am I going to go with playing myself? You know what I mean? And I find myself sampling more. You know what I'm saying? Because of the process, just wanting to get going. And then after I do like 2 or 3 with samples, then I'll start messing with some original. I'll start going ahead and doing my own melodies, and then the beats will come, and it seems like the process just goes a lot quicker for me. So I do a little bit of both when it comes to how I start. I like messing with, like I said, the basic VSTs, and then I'll go from there.
Okay. Yeah, I ain't big cat, bro. I go back and forth. Like I said, I play a few different instruments, but sometimes you just need that extra little oomph. So I go back and forth, to be honest, like I said, because I can do both. And there's nothing wrong with being able to do both, man. As long as you archive or orchestrate it well, arrange it well, mix it well, that's just could be a secret, a personal secret sauce, But I love your honesty because I'm the same way. I do the same thing. I go back and forth. Times where I might be heavy sample, or I might be more playing it. I can do both. So it's just kind of how I'm feeling whenever I do it. So I wouldn't say feel any kind of way like negative about that. I mean, these days people, we were just talking about this the other day, man. That's not. I mean, motherfuckers over here going down that AI train, bro. You don't even know if it's legit or not. Whether it be videos, whether it be music, whether it be singing, it don't matter. But I'm with you on that authenticity side of things, man, because at the end of the day, that's what you're gonna have to rely on if, say, this AI shit does take off and take over, So stay original as much as you can, bro. And then, like I said, sampling here, sampling there, ain't nothing wrong with it, bro. It's just it's all in how you work with it.
Be organic.
Yep, most definitely. That's just like Juan earlier today. I think it was the day or yesterday. He had posted in our little chat we got of him, putting together a song or a beat, how he does it. Some of it's the way he likes to do it, and some of it may be samples here and there, loops here and there. But it's all the organic list that I I really appreciated when I seen it and watched it and how he orchestrated and put everything together on his mixer board or whatnot. So, that's legit. So yeah, don't ever feel bad for the way you create music, as long as it's you for one, long as you love it, as long as it makes you feel good, and then also, like I said, you just being organic when you do it. Who gives a shit? Because if somebody likes you, they want to get on it, whether it's rapping, singing, whatever it may be, or jingle or sync. I said, anybody asking that question, they just want that beat most of the time. But
Right.
at the same time, just stay true to yourself when you're doing it. Though, at the end of the day, my advice.
Yeah, I take that, and a lot of it is because I'm very passionate about music, man. I started at a young age, and then you know what I'm saying, I started in the brass section, so I was in band. You know what I'm saying, I'm a sousaphone player, so you know what I mean, just being able to mix and mingle and mess with music all my life, man, it's something that you don't want to escape and get away from. It's actually being authentic and being original. You know what I'm saying? Because I pride myself off for that, bro. Like I made this. It's not somebody else's art, but it's not shitting on it. It's just the fact of like, if you start some way, like if you start a certain way, shit, that's how I need to finish this. This is just what I've always been. This has always been my work in progress. So, yeah, I find myself struggling with that and just getting back to it here and there. Is just like I said, after the battle that I had with dealing with funny ass artists. I'm gonna just put it that way. You know, some artists, not all artists, but some can be pretty funny, bro. And as a producer, like, damn, man, but this is all original, and they like, like, god damn. So that lets you know a lot, though. You know, it doesn't discourage you. It actually pushes you to do better and go for the gains and keep on working. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I've always been, whether or not an artist is getting on my tracks or not. You know what I mean? If somebody gave an ear to my track, that's a win for me. That's a win. You gave an ear to it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
I love to hear that, bro. That's something else. Not. I'm gonna get load something else up. If either one of you guys, welcome back, Mr. Mexico. I heard you got summons.
Yeah, I got summons. So I had to go take care of that. Come back. Ice caught me on the way back. That's why
this guy.
My watch is gone. But I got away. Actually, real quick, just not to take away from the show, but it was actually pretty funny. This was yesterday, actually, bro. I'm going to the gym after work, and Border Patrol drove right past me. It literally drove. I was like, I was born here, but I'm hearing rumors that they're taking people like us back too.
I think we are going back.
Yeah, at some point, all of us. Even though I ain't from Africa, us African Americans going back to Africa.
Man, you listen, bro. Listen, bro. Me and you had that convo. The so-called black people are Indians, man. Then
yeah.
I be trying to flex my 15% European. I don't think they
right?
Look, I say that's what 21 and me said. Like I'm 15% European. So, like,
I don't believe that 21 and me stuff, man. I think
shit, bro.
Nah, I did it. The hospital did it too. It said, "Hey, S. Dot, you are 21. You're 15% European." All right, cool. The hospital said I'm 15%. I'm 15%. I don't argue with it. I like my tea and crumpets.
This guy.
A question for Finito. Since you said you was a band player, I used to play in the band too. I used to play the trumpet. At what age that you felt that you fell in love with music and wanted to create it?
Man, that's a great question, but I have a great answer for you, man. It's crazy because I was about 7 years old, right? And damn, I'm old, so you know what I mean. I'm representing for the old heads. But,
wait a minute.
Back up. Hold up. Cut the music. Cut the music.
Man, hit my beat then, bro. Hit my beat, man.
What's old?
What's old? What is old?
Man, I'm 42.
Man, all right.
Man, you ain't damn old.
Man, what you talking about? I ain't no damn old, bro. I get called Unc anywhere I go. Yo. I'm like, hold on, man.
You know, man, I feel like that word Unc is being misused tremendously, bro.
This guy.
Because, you know, I'm in my 30s and I'm getting called Unc.
That's fucked
Nah,
up.
you little
That's
you,
no. I'm technically big broke.
I guess kind of technically because your generation or the one that's right before or after you could probably be considered because they some dumb motherfuckers, bro.
Look,
bro. I'm
Look, he
41,
done took the
bro.
shades off.
Hey, 41 ain't old, bro. You 42, I'm 41.
hey, just accept it, man. We done climbed the hill. We already about to start rolling down that motherfucker, bro. We already about to start cruising down that motherfucker, bro. Like, come on. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm still representing though. Like it don't stop nothing though. It don't stop nothing, man. It's actually a blessing, man, to see 42 to be real.
He
bro.
said, "Boy, you still younger than my mama."
Hey, that's Wolfpack right there. Triple's crazy, bro. Triple be having me rolling, bro. Triple
He
be
said, "I'm
having me
28,
rolling.
getting called damn."
Wolfgang Paco.
Man, but now that to answer your question, that's not like I was at a young age, man, and it's crazy because my mom had got me a keyboard for Christmas. But what it was is I was always dancing, man. MC Hammer had came out, so I'm over here dancing my ass off, but I would always find myself mimicking tunes, beatboxing and everything. So she got me a little keyboard. Then we had this karaoke machine. So what I used to do is I used to do my best to mimic what I heard on the radio on my keyboard, and then I would try to record it on the karaoke machine because it had the dual cassette on that John. So that's what I was doing. And then my mom's heard that, you know what I mean? And so she just more and more was like, well, why won't you? And why won't you? And I was like, man, I don't know. I don't think I'm. So it's always the thing for me, man. Like, I just fell in love with music. I just noticed how it made me feel at an early age, and then losing people, you know what I'm saying? I would find myself listening to my elders' music, and you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, when I lost my pops, you know what I'm saying? I was listening to reggae because he was Bahamian. So just listening to all these diverse styles of music, I'm just like, man, maybe that's my calling. You know what I'm saying? And as I got in my teen years, getting into band, you know what I'm saying? I ended up getting into the youth orchestra of San Antonio. So there goes another type of genre. So I was learning how to read music and learning how to write music, but also playing this music, you know what I'm saying? It just does something to you. So I found out at a young age, man, like this is it. Like it heals people. And that's what I always love to do. I love to help heal people. So yeah.
Love it.
That's what's up.
Love it.
Man,
Music,
that was
music.
a mouthful, bro. I love that. That's kind of how I started. One of my great aunts. She had a grand piano in her living room. I did the same shit. Get on that bad boy and start playing what I heard, whether she was singing or something that was on TV. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I actually wanted to go by that, man. I done had so many different producer names, bro, but I was wanting to go by Mimic. Yeah. Oh yeah. Go ahead, ask that question. My bad, bro.
That was gonna be the next question. You already starting to answer it, so you can either answer Finito or you can. Nah, we care about what Finito is. So yeah, but I know you told me that in the past that you had like a few different names, but
yeah,
Finito.
man. Finito stuck with me, bro, because throughout my career, man, like I said, I've had a lot of ups and downs, whether it be with music or life itself. So I was just always trying to find myself when it came to produce a name, because everyone had all these unique names. I'm like, man, I want to make something. I want to come out with something that just stands out. Even when it comes to tags, like everybody's always switching up their tags, but they sound similar. So the crazy part how I came across this, man, it's wild. My first few years, I was Sir Jones the Monster. Then I went to Soundtrack Schizo because a lot of artists was like, man, with my originals, they sounded soundtrackish. So I was like, all right, well, Soundtrack Schizo. Then I had some family issues start with that, and it made me get rid of some things, you know what I mean? So I said, man, I got to rebrand myself. People was knocking me because of stupid shit. So I was like, cool. What's next? And so then I went by I Am Bipolar. That hit different, you know what I'm saying? And the reason why I went by that, a lot of people was like, man, you like, it's weird that you would say something like you would have a name like that. And I'm like, nah, bro, like I deal with mental shit too. Everybody does in their own way, you know what I'm saying? So it was a way for me to embrace and how to fight it versus making an excuse to deal with it in other ways that other people chose to. So I was like, man, I'm just going to embrace this difficulty that I'm facing. It's going to help me grow more than anything. So that's when I ended up going by that. And then after that phase, I had some more craziness happen with the music, and I had to rebrand myself. So a lot of this was just like constantly rebranding. But then I was like, man, I need something different. And then the artist I was working with was like, man, what you think, man? Like, I don't know, man, your shit be fresh. And then he was like, yo, what about Himothy? And the way it was spelled was like, I spelled it like church hymn. And you know how everybody was like, I am him. So then I was like, man, thinking about it, a book, Himothy, and then fresh. So I had Himothy Fresh, aka Senor Fresco. So after that, some more bullshit happened with it. Like it was spit on that character. So I was like, I'm looking for a name, right? But the whole time when I was going by Himothy Fresh, my tag was Finito. So I was like, motherfucker, that's it. I'll go by Finito. You know what I'm saying? And it's been that since, man. And I'm gonna stick with that. Job well done is finished. You can take what you take from it when you hear Finito. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times when I played my music on and submitted it to review shows, like everybody's like, man, I like that tag. I'm like, I appreciate it. So I'm sticking with that, man. I'm gonna stick to my guns. I'm not changing my name anymore, man. My boy Comp, he always be like, man, who are you this week, nigga? Because one minute you this, next minute you that. So I'm like, nah, bro, it's gonna be Finito for the long run now, man, for the rest of the career. So I'm gonna stick with it. It's not a lot of Finito beats out there.
All right.
Oh.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
That's
We'll get into Yeah. Which one you want next, my man? West Coast tipping, industry, money man pockets, dream chasing.
Let's do dream chasing. Some background on that, man. Tony the Big Homie was asking if anybody had like an open verse. So like I said, I've been rebranding myself. I'm just getting started again. And I'm like, why not do like a versus challenge? So what I did was I went on Splice and I found a hook. And I pretty much built the beat around that hook. And then I was like, well, to help myself just get back into it, you know what I mean? Let me just shoot this out there, and whoever gets the most views, I'll give them, of course, 2 free beats and some artwork because I do graphics as well. So I'm like, I'm just trying to make sure that I show love and respect to people, because it's like, shit, as an artist, people don't really realize how much time it takes and effort it takes when it comes to making these tracks for them. So I just wanted to pay homage to that and show people that, you know what I'm saying, I do appreciate your time, because to me, yeah, we could talk about getting money and all that, man, but you can always get money, right? But one thing you never get back is your time. So I like to express that through when I work with people. Like if I got something I can offer that they don't have, why not? So that was just my way of giving back, since I didn't have the money for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, shit, this is what I can do. And Tony the Big Homie jumped on it. It was only supposed to be an 8-bar, and bro was like, man, would you mind? I said, shit, would I mind? Nah, bro, do your thing. Do your thing, man. My job as a producer is to provide you with the canvas. You paint. You're the artist. I can't tell you how to do what you feeling. And so being that particular instrumental touched him in the manner it did, you know, I'm glad. You know what I'm saying? That's why I win at. Like I told y'all, if somebody just give my beats a ear, like I'm like, hell yeah, that's a win for me. I've got to pass the stages of being like, man, I need this many amount of streams and I need this many amount of people. It's more like, man, if somebody just taking their time to listen to my shit and they vibing with it, man, that's a win for me. That means that it touched them in a manner that, you know what I'm saying, I needed them to. So yeah, that's how that track is.
Same over here.
Yeah, I love that, bro. Yeah, I actually might have to adopt that idea. That's pretty dope. And see who get them views up. We might get a beat or two free from one of us. That's a dope idea there. If they need artwork, I'm gonna send them to Finito.
hey, send them for real. Send them.
Straight up. I love that. Bro. There. All right, man. We'll get into dream chasing then. I love that the story behind it, man. That's the whole idea about this. Like we're gonna ask, you know, because we can play beats all day. That's what we do on Saturdays. But this is definitely personal to whoever we bring on for the show or the podcast, to really dig deep and see, you know, what you do and why you do and how you got it, why you got it, what you got Wednesday. So yeah, let's tap in. Dream chasing. Featuring Tony the Big Homie.
Finito.
What you know about it, though?
What you know about them ramen nights? Hunger pain, stomach tight. Dreaming in a trap house, trying to get my commas right. Whip game chemistry, pirates be the tutor. Cracking under pressure, I just left from my jeweler. From poverty's grip, where the hope is paper thin. Had to pinch your innocence for your niggas to get a win. The block taught us lessons, the school ain't never preached. Like keep the Glock close, even when you out of reach. I was ducking state numbers, now I'm in the bank figures. With a cloth different, tailor-made from this pain, nigga. Coast is 04, so to me it's still December. Lighting candles for the fallen, now we flexing to remember. Turned a zip into ambition, made the hustle poetic. Now I'm writing my redemption with diamond tipped aesthetic.
Man, I'm so cold, man, I'm so cold. Colder than the North Pole, colder than the pole. I be chasing dreams, I be chasing dreams. What you know about it, though? What you know about it, though? Man, I'm so cold, man, I'm so cold. Colder than the North Pole, colder than the pole. I be chasing dreams, I be chasing dreams. What you know about it, though? What you know about it, though?
Tony went from hand-me-downs to handing out stock tips. From dimes on the Ave to discussions in cockpit. Used to duck the narcs, now I'm dodging the Texas. Only L's I take now is the leather on fabrics. We ain't choose to struggle, it just came with the crib. Niggas will teach you how to shoot before they show you how to live. Poverty's a poison, but I made it a potion. Stirred my pain in a flask and I drank to devotion. Now it's Forbes talking these balcony views, but I never let the past slip my trauma in queue. Still maneuver like it's war, but the targets to switch. From ops to acquisition, from flips to big fish. Yeah, the streets made me numb, but the vision was vivid. Now I talk about investments, but I came from the trenches.
Man,
What you know about it?
Man, I'm so cold. Colder than the North Pole, colder than the pole. I be chasing dreams, I be chasing dreams. What you know about it, though? What you know about it, though? Man, I'm so cold, man, I'm so cold. Colder than the North Pole, colder than the pole. I be chasing dreams, I be chasing dreams. What you know about it, though? What you know about it, though?
Finito.
Hey, Pop said you want some bacon and shit before you go to bed.
Look, he about to go to bed. I'm about to put him to bed.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Hey, no, that shit was fire though.
Yo, who's on the hook?
Some dude, he had a crazy name. He go by like Annex or Ambiex. He has a weird name, man. I can never pronounce it right. But dude was cool with me using it for it too, you know. I'm laughing at these comments too.
Me too, bro.
I'm paying him no mind. That's just my dad.
Hey, you heard what the man said. Now, look, but yeah, bro is he said nobody even did anything with it, man, and I was just like, I like to do positive shit every now and again, bro. Like I feel like it's too much negative out there anyway, so I'm like, man, if I'm gonna do something, I want to do something a little different. You know, people have done what I've done before, but just this particular way was just like something more on a positive scale. However you take from it is what you take from it. What's dream chasing to you? And I feel like that's just a good topic. So, you know what I mean? Dude was just happy. He was like, man, I appreciate that. And when I sent it to him, bro was like, yeah. So I've been trying to get more work with him, but bro's hard to get a hold of. So I'm like, it is what it is. We got one solid one out of it, and I'm cool with that. Like I said, I was just happy that I came across it because I was looking and searching, and for whatever reason, that particular acapella just it stood out because that's what I was doing at the time, and I'm still doing it at this minute. Is really pushing for that. I'm chasing the dreams. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, hell yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that hook is nice. I like the
sure.
hook. Like the whole thing is fire, but the hook just stands out for me. And
for sure.
It's his voice.
Yeah.
It fit the beat and everything, so that's dope.
I appreciate it.
Remind me of them guys, hook stars. They be doing like hooks like that, man. Shit was fire. Yeah. Let's see. So we got the name, where the name came from, got the track, as far as the inspiration and the track. All right, man. I got one. So, biggest influence for you for your music and style.
Whew, man. I have a few because it's like I said, I just love to mix and mingle with a lot of genres, man. And I would say, surprisingly, it ain't what most people would say. It's Quincy, man. Quincy Jones, man, and then Scott Storch. You know what I mean? Just because, like, to me, they always been different. And Quincy, he been around for years, decades, man, and he's worked with the greats. So, just how he's just been able to adapt and just mess with everybody, bro. That's what made me really yeah, I want to do that, because it didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? He was everywhere. You know what I mean? And then with Scott, he just underrated. They were looking at his personal issues versus looking at his gift and his talents. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, one of them. He's really one of them. You know what I mean? And of course,
and guess how old he was when he started? Old as hell.
Was he also
old as hell?
So, ain't never too late.
Hey, for real.
He said old as hell. So,
Hey,
there you go. I'm glad you said that name.
for real.
See if I can get this to go up on there. Probably not.
I got
Glad you said
for
that
real.
name, bro.
Who's that? Quincy?
Yup.
Yeah, man. You have to, man. Like, I feel like he should be in at least the
Quincy
top
Jones.
10. Yeah.
I was in college. I got a 94. I did my whole thing on Quincy Jones. I did the
See, that's
backstory and everything on it, man. And I studied the shit out of that guy. And that's why it's funny, because EVM be calling me Quincy, Young Quincy.
Hey, that's
Man, that's
love,
my greatest
you know.
inspiration as well, man. And he was one of the top arrangers, producers. I mean, that man did a lot. Like he said, he started old as hell, but man, he left crazy legacy for all of us who's in the music world.
Right.
So
Seriously.
happy that somebody named that man, because he don't get enough credit, at least because
Really
people don't know
don't.
music. We know music, and he was one of those guys like us behind the scenes until you hear about Thriller and all those different things. He hated Thriller.
Yeah,
He
bro,
was
I peeped that. I was like, what?
toe to toe with Mike on Thriller.
Yeah, I heard about that. I was like, how the hell? What the hell? Thriller is like one of them. Every time he like,
Yeah,
just the way
it was the arrangement he didn't like at first, or some of the shit Michael was doing and coming up with, and then they finally agreed to disagree on something, and ended up being one of the greatest fucking songs of all time.
Man.
Yeah, so that was definitely a gem right there, bro. I'm glad you brought that one up.
Yeah, man. I got others. Neptunes. I like a little Dre. Jazzy Faye. You know what I'm saying? Manny and them horns. You know what I'm saying? Jay Dilla. I mean, I get inspired by everybody, to be real. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what makes it music, bro. You know what I mean? It's hard to just say I have a set 5 or 10. It's just like, damn, music is music, so it's everything.
I don't know whose mama that is, but that's somebody mama said fire.
No, I seen that earlier. That's why I said, what the hell? I said, it's your mom. I'm like, who the hell is it? I said, you know what, man? Whoever you are, your mom. Appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure. Well, yeah, man, I love it. All right, let's see. We got up for you, bro. What you want next? That's Juan got a question. No, we all been throwing firing questions at you, bro.
Oh, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with answering, man. So, any questions? I'm damn sure ready to answer.
I know that you're FL gang, so I have a FL question for you.
What'd you say?
I said,
beep his ass again.
Right?
Nah, go ahead, bro.
So, when you This is if you sidechain. And when you sidechain, how do you go about it?
You know what, to be honest, that's one of the things I've even spoke with Tank on the side about, man, is like learning how to do things correctly, because a lot of people say that they do this, they do that, but there's always a formula to it. So even when I've done side chaining, but I've always used a compressor. And then of course I've done it with the kick and the 808s is where I've experimented with it the most. And to be honest, I'm still battling on whether or not I'm doing this shit correct. So I mean, of course it comes with it, but that's always been my thing, bro. When it comes to side chain, it's like I mess around with it. I can't say, even watching like YouTube videos, man, it's like you learn so much and you gather so much information, but everybody's always providing you with different points of views versus just like, okay, this is something similar that I heard such and such say. So to be able to have a one-on-one, which we have spoke about, you know what I'm saying, I look forward to learning stuff like sound chaining, side chaining, and then there's a lot of other good shit like gain staging and stuff like that I like to learn about too. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, man, that's pretty much what it's about. I mean, there's some things that I've shown Juan or whatnot, and I'm like, hey, I'm not the be all end all type shit, but I'm like, hey, look, this is what I do. Try it. If it works, cool. Apply it. If it don't, hey, cool. I'm just showing you how I do it. So the side chaining thing, especially with being NFL, yeah, holler at Juan, man. He knows a lot about that doll. You know, like I said, I stopped using it years ago, so I couldn't help you there on some of how to move some of the stuff around to do the side chain and different thing like that. But he got you, and then can turn around and help you with the game. I mean, it all comes together one way or another. At the end of the day, it's putting out a great product, you know. So no matter how you do it, as long as that's the great product at the end that you're satisfied with. Like you said, everybody ain't gonna like your shit. Everybody ain't gonna feel your shit. So who cares? As long as you know you put out a great product at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
Right.
So that's how I've been with teaching him certain engineering techniques and things like that. And then some of the side chain and stuff he was telling me about. I said, I don't know nothing about that, bro. I said, I am old school, patch cable and freaking eight tracks and analog machines and shit like that. So when I was in college and in school, so I even I've been learning things from him and that style when it comes to like plugins, VSTs, and the DAW side and doing effects racks and all that stuff, man. So hey,
so
that's what we here for, bro.
Hey, take you pretty much from the sauna days, because you in there with all that equipment. It's hot as hell in there, man.
Yep.
Don't realize that, boy. That's some sauna days right there, bro.
Yeah, I was talking to Spike about it earlier and I was like, man, I don't know none of some of that jargon lingo. I was telling, it might have been you, but even if it was somebody else, it might have been JANIV. But I was like, yeah, I do more gain staging and everything, if anything, before using all those plugins. If anything, I use like the most of 5. And I even put one onto that book. 5 plugins, all you need. And even if you duplicate the plugin, it's still the 5 same plugins. So, you know, so there's multiple ways to do things, but at the end of the day, it's just coming out with a nice, precise product. That anybody would want to listen to. They ain't got to know all the secret sauce or how you did it, unless they just want to really ask the question and sit there and watch you do it. But at the end of the day, you got a solid product, an organic product. That's my tea on everything. Yeah, there's no right and wrong ways. There's more or less not growing and accepting ways to get better. It's the only wrong way I say it is when it comes to music. It's not finding ways to grow and get better. That's the only wrong thing you can do when it comes to music. You want to stay in one box, one bubble, and not be coachable to learn something better to get better.
Facts.
Cool. So what you got next, my man? What you want?
What we got left? We got blueberry and
West
champagne.
Coast, we got West Coast tipping industry, and we do 2 or 3 already. 2, right? We did policy and then dream chasing.
Let's do industry.
Industry. Aight.
Yeah.
Aight.
Do industry.
I got cigarettes.
Yeah, man.
Is this
industry? Is there any feedback behind that one, or is this just something cool you just put together?
I wanted to make something that just was different. I was catching myself messing with a lot of trap. You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, nah, man, I don't want to do so much of a trap sound. So it was one of those ones where it was just like, let me just go random, kind of blind pick everything and just go at it and challenge myself to see what I can come up with. And then I ended up coming up with industry, and even naming it was just like, industry, cool. Let's run with it. And it kind of fits. But yeah, that one was like a random, get your head out the slums type, pick yourself up type vibe.
Nice. Okay. Feel that, brother. Well, let's get into it. Let's see what we talking about. Industry, y'all. Finito.
Yo, that sample was fire. That whole,
Right.
that whole thing is
Right.
fire right there, bro. That
Appreciate
whole
it.
arrangement is fire.
Appreciate it.
Like
that,
the way
that was,
you,
that was fire.
yeah, like the way you chopped it and like the everything. That was fire.
Thank you.
Had that Marvin sound to it.
It's like it was like a feel good vibe, bro. Like when I find myself just like dealing with a lot, man, I like to create like feel good music. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that you can just hop on the highway to. You feel me? And just cruise for a little while. Like that's always my go-to. If anything, like that's my go-to when I start creating. Is like, what could I use to if I get into some shit? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need something to take my mind off of it And a lot of times that feel good music just places you where it needs to place you at times. You know what I'm saying? And when I heard the sample, it was like, yeah, this is it. This is it. This is one of them. You know what I mean? That I could just vibe to, and that was the intention. Is just so people can play it. I didn't care if anybody rapped on it. It was just more like, man, could someone play this and really just go away in their head and like really just escape from whatever thoughts they have and really just focus and zone in on the music that they're hearing. So I'm glad to hear that it did that.
So I got a question. When you're in the creative mind, do you create for someone or you just create for yourself?
Oh man, that's a great question.
Yeah.
Half of the time, bro, it's for the world, to be honest. I don't have a direct person. It's just more like, what could I make that'll change someone's mindset or whatever mood they're in, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of it is just placing like different energies. You feel me? I'll take an energy that I'm thinking about. Hell, I might even just use whatever energy I have and be like, well, if somebody was pissed off right now, they probably want to hear some crazy ass loud horns, crazy drums, but then how could I change that mood? What could I make that'll change the mood of somebody that's feeling what I'm feeling right now? So that's how I usually go about it. So it might be for others versus myself.
Okay. What we got left in the chamber? We got 2.
I think you got a couple more. Maybe 2. We got Policy.
No,
and we got West Coast Tipping.
We got Blueberry and Champagne and West Coast Tipping.
And what?
Let's do Blueberry.
My bad. So yeah, my bad.
Let's do Blueberry and Champagne, man. My man's Pocket jumped on that joint, man. It's actually one of the tracks. I got a Gridiron EP that I'm putting together, man, that kind of has those vibes that we just heard from Industry. Samples, you feel me? But yeah, I just wanted to provide some canvases for cats that actually want to tell stories on, if they feel like being lyrical or whatever comes. Like, that's how I am usually, like when it comes to even working with artists. I say, whatever comes to your mind, man. I don't have a direction. I can't point you in what direction to go because I'm already doing it with the beat. This is the direction I went with the beat. You know what I'm saying? So who am I to judge and who am I to say, oh, they ain't good enough, or that's not what I was thinking of? Because if that was the case, why am I making this fucking music anyway? I gotta let you do your part as an artist. You know what I mean?
Very true. Right. True. I like that. All right. So yeah, Money Man Pockets.
Money Man Pockets. Let's get it. Finito. Raise your glasses to the sky, cause we celebrating new life. Had to break those generation curses. God gave me a chance to make it right. Can't go back to the old me. The new me too focused on his currency. Pop moves with my squad, money overseas. And Wolfpack just partnered up with CMG. The devil on me, Lord knows he keep trying me, but I refuse to be the puppet, I just pull the strings. One is one, NIH, the new dynasty. And we be on these niggas' necks like Cuban links. I show them love, but they still gon' hate. My ex told me I would make it, baby, that's okay. I killed them all with success, they asked me how that tastes. I told them, oh, just wait, success is like blueberry and champagne, which means that life is bittersweet. I'm on now, but I was homeless moving in these streets. I was out here selling food, crack, even weed. Put niggas on, they still told, man, the irony. Humor me, I forgot to laugh, who is he? I'm about to school you niggas, stop committing truancy. Be in attendance, pay attention to the words I speak. Don't push me cause my firework like Jubilee. You out here counting pockets and ain't got a bag. I see you out here talking money, practice what you preach. Cause player hating, burning bridges, that don't never last. You end up dead or on your own, that's on G.O.D. I showed them love, but they still gon' hate. My homie thought I wouldn't make it, brother, that's okay. I killed them all with success, they asked me how that tastes. I told them, oh, just wait, success is like blueberry and champagne. But still I feel
real optimistic. I've been refined, I thank God he unclouded my vision. I seen it all, and through it all I was guided and tempted. I kept my faith and made a way, I was grinding with vengeance. I made mistakes, give me a break, I was trying to convict it. A product inside of environment, I've been depicted. A black man selling drugs and misguiding our infants. But really I've been selling drugs to provide for my infants. Back in school had good grades but was skipping class. When they asked me where I went, I said mind your business. I'm busting plays, hitting shorties in the bandit pass. That fast life had your boy doing time in prison. They hit me hard when the police came. My teacher told me I would make it, ma'am, that's okay. I killed them all with success, they asked me how that tastes. I told them, oh, just wait, success is like blueberry and champagne. When you winning, everybody's friendly. Your day ones get envious and they be wanting pity. Your family feel like you owe them every little penny. But they don't know about the struggle cause I kept it witty. I held it down on crooked smiles, helped me ease the pain. Start tracing that with mixing Hennessy and Mary Jane. Them skeletons had me in a manic mental state. When I was homeless on your few gave me a place to stay. They wanna be my friends now cause I'm on rap detention. When I was down it was like they didn't notice me. The flashy lights and white diamonds got them acting different. Where was you when I was broken, couldn't afford to eat? I showed them love but they still gon' hate. Family told me I wouldn't make it cause that's okay. I killed them all with success, they asked me how that tastes. I told them, oh, just wait, success is like blueberry and champagne. Nickel.
This that legendary music. N-I-H, fucker. Money man pocket. Let's get it. Blueberry, champagne.
Finito, finito, finito.
Yeah, that shit was fire, bro. Money Man Pockets, he's on my Facebook, man. I'm gonna have to figure this shit out later with me, S-Stock, because I can't figure out how to get this shit live. I think Tony Big Home is trying to bring some of the peoples in from the Wolfpack. But I kept sharing the live for the YouTube, so I think if peoples is here one way or another. Finito.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to the Wolfpack Money Gang, bro. Like, we in the building, you know. They picked me up, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy how that all came together, but it's a beautiful blessing, man. You know, y'all brought me on to the asylum, and it was love ever since, man. I had a turn with this music shit, man, right here recently. And usually I gotta say I'm proud of myself, man, because usually like I'll back away for a little bit so everything could die down, and it was definitely off of some other, we'll say category other, but I decided to, you know what I'm saying, keep my foot in the door, bro. So I'm just glad I made that decision. I met y'all, I met them, I've met a lot of great people after being, how can I put this? I'm gonna just say, you know what I'm saying, through the trials, man, you know what I'm saying, I grew. And I'm still growing, so that's what I'm gonna take for that whole experience, man. I mean, I didn't take an L, and even if I took an L, it was a lesson. It wasn't a loss. It was a lesson. So sure. I'm gonna stand on the progress. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stand on the blessings. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna keep on growing, bro. And I'm gonna work with whoever work with me, because that's just how I am. I've always been like that, bro. Music is love, so we gonna do this shit.
I feel you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. All right. So, before we get into this last one, my favorite question to ask our guests: do you have any questions for us that's on the panel?
Yeah, man. When I'm gonna not be grounded anymore? That's one question, bro.
I don't know. Let me look at the time. I don't know.
Look. Now I'm gonna ask y'all some good questions though. I'm gonna I had some for y'all last time, man. I'm not going front, but I was like, nah, it was a long show and everything. Plus, I was asking a lot. But like, what's y'all's favorite signature to make y'all's beats in, man? Like, I noticed that y'all do 4/4, 3/4. Like, I noticed certain things, so I'm like, yo, I'm wondering what's their favorite signature. You know what I mean?
Well, 3/4/4 is easy. That's what pretty much everything is made around. So right. Me and S-Dot have made a pact to start fucking with other time signatures, and so we've done a couple in 3/4, one for Slow Gain, and then I think we just been kind of dipping around with it at the moment because it's different. It kind of turns around into that feel good music too, because 3/4 is kind of like waltz type music. It's like
That swing.
The swing.
Yeah, yeah.
And I listened to a few other things just to kind of catch the time signature, especially being a drummer. So I know a lot of different time signatures. It's just formatting it for production is different than actually playing it on the drums. I can do it all day playing drums, but formatting the beat or production to it has been the challenge. So that's one thing that we've been trying to dabble around with, just to kind of be different and challenge ourselves, because we can do a lot of different things, but we just like, all right, what's something that we ain't done or that's challenging? And it's usually doing other time signatures outside of 4/4. So 3/4 has been one of the ones we've been dabbling with. And once we perfect it, kind of speaking for both of us, but we talk and do a lot of music work together, especially ever since we linked up when he came here to KC. So it's just one of those things. We always just trying to find ways to get better. So that's probably a question I just kind of answered for both of us. I don't know if he has a way to piggyback on it, but that's kind of where we've been with the signature thing. So I'm glad you picked up on that, because we didn't say nothing about it. We just tried it and just see if anybody, can see what we did there.
Yeah, man, I'll be paying attention, bro. I told you I'll be paying attention, bro. I don't just be talking. I'll be paying attention, bro. I love music. I really got a love for it. I got another question for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, go ahead, man. Bring it on.
What's the stickler key that y'all do not like producing in? What key is it that just grinds your gears, but it's like, I can fuck with it, but I'd rather not?
I don't have a specific grind gears, but I like minors better than majors. Minor keys.
I got one that is annoying is B minor. Only because
Thank you. Thank you. I thought I was the only one that's got, because I'm like, man, B minor is a piece of shit, yo.
It is.
Because like when you want to try and get that deep bass, you can't. Like that bass don't sit right.
Right.
Yeah.
And just the chord itself, bro, like it just be like, fuck this, we'll come back to it.
You're like, I don't know. Maybe
now that you say that, that's probably why I forgot, because I stay away from it. I've had a couple I've tried it, so you're right.
Yeah, I'll take B minor like a pain.
Yeah, it is, man. I agree with you, bro. I agree.
I'd say E and D is usually kind of one of my safe places too. I try to stay away from C, because E is easy. Middle C is easy.
C is common. I'm comfortable in D minor.
Yeah.
That's just been my natural sound. So that's what I stick to.
Okay. Yeah, man. I guess today's music uses a lot of minor chords anyway. So you know what I mean? Like the majors, you vary. I've done a couple, but I guess when producing music, I've learned that you kind of go with the flow of things and what's more modern. You know what I mean? So a lot of modern beats nowadays is based on the minor notes.
Yeah. Well, a lot of majors, they were like kind of like happy music. Like, it's like that happy pop vibe. Minors is more like R&B-ish, considered dark or trap. Yeah. But I think for me, minors are more neutral than majors. Majors have that uplifting vibe a little bit. So it depends on how you feeling and where you want to go.
Right. Appreciate that.
I agree. Yeah.
For Johnny, man, in your career, bro, what do you consider your funnest genre?
My funnest genre?
Yeah, just like something that you feel you could do with your eyes closed. Like, man, I ain't even got to look when I do this shit right now, and I'm over here doing this, that, and the other.
Reggaeton.
That's actually one of my
I'm
hardest.
just messing with you, bro. I just love that last reggaeton track he did, though.
Yeah. I really don't have a specific one. Originally, I was starting off as a street rapper. Dropped that, got into gospel rap. I got heckled and criticized on that, or ridiculed on that. So I dropped that, went back to street shit or secular. And I was back and forth between the two, and then I just kind of like dabbled a little bit into like trap soul style for a bit. Then I got into like Tory Lanez and into Drake and into a lot of Forest. So I started to migrate into like the R&B ish style. So right now I've been more into the R&B ish, almost trap soul style, more of a softer style of rap. I feel like it suits me better, being that I don't live that whole street stuff anymore. I used to run around do ignorant things back then, but I don't do that type of stuff anymore. I don't see a point to try to keep portraying that image. So, you know,
Hey, congrats on that growth, man. For real.
I mean, I never did like a whole book list of stuff, but I've done a couple of ignorant things. I will say that much. So, I think plus like the way I look, I don't look like a street guy anyways. So
Pretty boy mix.
exactly, exactly. So, because that's what my uncle told me one time. It's like, I mean, you live in the hood, you grew up in the hood. Why don't you do street rap? I'm like, just like 1,000 people doing that. I'd rather go to like the R&B-ish lane, the R&B-ish rap style, and be a pretty boy there, and also it's a more open lane there compared to the old street style.
Facts.
Like, I said it's easier for me to get into that. I just gotta find the right crowd.
All right.
Noise.
Come on, I know you got some more questions.
I mean, look, man. I'm kind of scared, man. You had put the belt around your neck last time. I was like, I seen that shit. I said I seen that shit. Come on.
Nah. Hey, this is what it's for, man. Questions for you to ask questions. Anybody in the chat to ask questions. Like, it's not, us interviewing you. It's like, if you got questions for us, hey, man, ask, man. The only thing I'm not going to answer is for me to get people addresses. I'll go to jail for that. I can get them, but I ain't gonna do that.
Okay, so like when you're doing your effects and your beats, do you prefer stock plugins or third party?
I love both, to be honest. I feel like you can use them in a variety of ways, whether they be stock or third party. You know what I'm saying? But it depends too. Like, sound selection is everything. So sometimes the third party might just be like a crazy ass overbite and have too much reverb on them, or it just might not be. It'll be the sound you need, but then there's all that extra hangover and just so then I'll go and mess with the stock. But if I can find one that's just right, bro, I mean, why not? Why not? Because the progression of music is getting that way. We were talking about that on the last show too, how AI is taking over. And so like I love to be able to take advantage of those little moments where you don't have to put in so much work to do it on a sound effect. You know what I'm saying? You can't beat that, man. It makes your work easier sometimes using them third parties. So it just depends on, like I said, the quality of it.
Gotcha. That's how I am. Like when I make beats and I'm only gonna do just a strict beat, I'll do strictly FL plugins. Now, as far as like engineering my vocals or the homie Play with Brian, which I'm sure you heard some of his tracks, or some you've heard his voice on my tracks with us collabing. I like to use a lot of third party plugins, predominantly Waves Audio.
Right.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I pretty much game stage everything, but every now and again, Juan knows I'm known for the panning, so I have stock panning that I use, or I game stage, or I said manually pan stuff, or I've been put on to Pancake from SDOT, so that's a pretty cool third party tool I'll use for that. But yeah, if I'm just doing tracks, I'm pretty much just game stage and everything and manually doing it. Replica's another one SDOT put me on, so I do like to use that with certain things, whether it be tags or certain effects on a track, maybe just to give it that extra little flair or like delay, without using an actual delay. Replica's pretty cool. I've learned I like to use that more than just a regular delay Well, when it comes to engineering vocals into a track, then yeah, I have a few third parties that I like to use that they both put me on to between waves and a few different things, man. That's actually up my engineering game versus some of it's depending on who you're recording, and everybody's tones and semitones and all that stuff are different. So you may need to use some of those plugins just to give it more rich sound. So I will go to those plugins just for that. For certain people who has maybe lower tones, or somebody who has a higher tone, somewhere to bring it down or de-ess it. Or whatever. But mostly, yeah, I'm pretty much either my own stock idea by using my hands doing it, or every now and again I'll just find what's inside Studio One to do it. That's kind of how I do my shit too.
Nice. Now, for me on the panning side, I like to do a lot of either just placing it or I'll do automation. The only other panning plugin that I will use would be VPan. That's another good one there. I came across that on Plugin Boutique. It was like 14 bucks, maybe 20 bucks tops.
For panning, I like the old Panomatic, bro. Little Panomatic, bro. Like that's my stock plugin I like to use for panning, man. It's Panomatic.
Yes, sir. You got to hook that with the Fruity People folder.
Yeah, I just got put on to waves too, man. Like I haven't been recording vocals for a long time at all, man. This is just something that I actually started doing probably almost a year and a half ago, to be honest with you. So I still have a lot to learn with that. I was always nervous about it, thought it was something different, and then they were like, nah, bro, you know, just hearing it from other engineers, they're like, nah, bro, it's the same as when you're doing your beats, and manipulation of sound is manipulation of sound. So once I got that understanding, I was just messing around and doing here and doing there.
Yeah. We'll get into your last joint real quick and then finish it off with any ending questions for us or for you, my man. West Coast tipping. The last one we got from you, bro.
Yeah, bro. I just, man.
This better be good. When I see or hear West Coast, I'm all ears because you're from California.
Man, I'm you know, when I made West Coast tipping, bro, it was inspired by just wanting to do a West Coast type track. I know they got the modern day Kendrick style, and you know everybody messes with that. Mustard definitely like has set a bar with his initial West Coast type beat. So I'm like, man, I just wanted to do some new, some old, some in the middle. You know what I'm saying? And just try to capture the essence of it all.
Nice. Well, yeah. What you got?
Hope y'all like it. I hope y'all like it, man. I hope y'all like it.
No. Yes, sir. Oh, honey. Hey,
That was fire.
hey, straight up.
I like
Straight
that.
up.
The vocal that came in.
Mm-hmm. Well placed. Well placed.
Appreciate that, man.
Well placed. I definitely will say the mixing sounds really good on all the ones I've heard. Yeah.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. I know it could be. I just feel like I still need work, man. I mean, I'm always open to that, man. And I know y'all provide that, so I made sure I got my little Discord ready for that, man. So I can
Oh, yeah.
sit down and you know what I'm saying and get those tips and pointers, man. Because I feel like a lot of problems with some producers is they don't like to be told, you know what I'm saying? Where, hey, this sounds a little bit more muddy, or you could use this instead of doing that, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's the only way to really grow, man. We learn from each other, bro. And that's just what it is, man. Being willing to actually hear, you know what I'm saying? And not just respond, but like actually hear what somebody's telling you, because at the end of the day, man, it's to make you better. What are they going to gain from telling you that shit? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, yeah, but I really appreciate that. And I took advice from you and Juan. I hadn't had the opportunity to really meet S. Dot yet. And y'all had told me, Juan had told me that 808. I don't know if you remember that. Juan had told me about them 808s, and you had told me maybe paying some shit. So I was hoping that y'all caught on that. I was like, yeah, but let me get it out of there like that now. The bros that told me start putting something in there, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yeah, man, nice work, bro. I mean, all the songs were lit.
Yeah, word up. Like I heard Japan and going side to side.
Yeah, on that one, yeah, that was. Yeah. Yes, sir. Good work, man. I'm glad I didn't listen to none of those before, man. I love the element of surprise, and everything was nice. Everything was mixed well. Yeah. I ain't had nothing really bad saying about none of them, really, to be honest, man.
Nah, everything was solid.
Yeah.
All the thing I gotta say is I sent you my email, so I expect all of the collabs that you think that you're gonna send to Tank, that you're gonna send to
me. Straight up. Good shit, man.
Yeah. Hey Johnny, send me yours too, bro. Send me yours too, please.
I got you.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me put the phone on the charger. It just died on me.
Hey, we could make a I don't know. We could triple collab and call it O Heads.
Hey, big flex. You know what I'm saying? Big flex. O Heads, sex code. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, word up. No, like Tech said, man, we always down to collab or down to music is music, man. I'm always down to do something to collab.
For sure.
I'm not afraid to share what I got, knowledge wise, what I do, how I do it. I'm not selfish. You know, like I got some producers that I don't want to tell you shit. Like I don't tell you nothing. Yeah, I want to gatekeep everything. Like if you genuinely want to know how I do something, I'm gonna tell you.
That's that all the time. They're like, man, where you get them vocals and them vox from? I'm like, some of them I find them, other ones I stem them. Yeah, some of them be spliced. It just depends. Sometimes I might throw my own in there. Just anonymous. So you never know.
Shit. I actually took one of Tank's ideas. My song Spark and Blaze. It was originally that hook was recorded like a few years back, I think in 2020. And I stemmed it, and then I threw it on the one that was released, because when I tried to re-record it, it wasn't hitting right. I said, nah, give me this. Stem separate, cleaned it up, slapped it in, it just right. I said, I put a take on that one. I had to.
Oh yeah.
Well, man, it's been a dope night, bro. Man, if you got any last final words or questions for us, shoot them, bro. Like I said, this night was definitely dope between you and JANIV, man, just on the beat. I am very humbled and grateful you guys came to support what we're trying to do to support y'all. Because one way or another, we're going to have a show with or without a guest. But it's always love when we're able to book somebody to get more insight on who you are and what you do.
And I feel like that's most important, even if you are behind the scenes, man. Like I said, we ain't gonna keep calling you to be up front like this, not like that. But it's just one of those things, man. We just appreciate your love and support to what we're doing across, the podcast and the other platform. And we stand by what we do. We stand by business, and we stand on business, man. And so, say we're gonna do something, we're gonna do it. We say we're gonna give information, we're gonna give it. If we ain't got it, we're gonna go find it for you. So, this is definitely an honor and a privilege just to have you on here, bro. Like I said, it's us just being human, us being organic, being authentic. There's no script. There's no, all right, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. Literally, the only thing I script up is putting all this shit together to make it look good. That's about it. Other than that, the rest of us is just being who we are, really, bro. So,
right.
And
that's why I mess with y'all, man. That's why I mess with y'all, because it is genuine, man. And then, like I said, the artists that are involved and just everybody involved, it made it easy for me to come over because I've been around, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just don't realize it's me because, I'm always showing love. You know what I mean? Appreciate that, Math, by the way, for real. I'm always showing love. That's like just my thing, bro. I like being in the cut, bro. Like, I'm already seeing that collab. I'm like, yeah, for real. Old head beats and all that. But I've been around for a minute, man, and seeing how the other review shows are, and it's not really like talking down on them because, like I said, it's what you bring as an individual. So I always made sure that I was always making sure that you see my name, it's gonna be positivity. Some people look at that as being weak, they laugh at that shit, but for what, bro? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do me. That's just who I am, and I'm gonna stay being me. So just seeing how different though this platform is, bro, like it stood out more. You know what I'm saying? And I still show support to other platforms, you know what I'm saying? Even if I'm new to them, bro, like I still show that support. But it was just like being on the platform, coming in, engaging. It's all easy. It's nothing hard about it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I really love about what y'all do, man. Y'all embrace the producer or the artist versus, trashing them or putting a battle up or, you know what I'm saying? Like, this got to happen because man, fuck all that. Like, where's the love at for what we doing, bro? And that's what y'all do. So I'm going to support that more than anything. I'm going to jump on and I'm going to support that for real. Because that's, to me, that's where it's at. It's about that part. It's about pushing each other. I don't have to know you to push your shit. But a lot of people feel like you have to build a rapport just to press that share button. So let that just be some advice to everybody out there, man. Not saying that y'all don't, but shit, even if you don't know somebody, you never know by pressing that share one time what you doing for somebody or their career for real.
Yeah, that's facts.
100, man. That's the thing people don't understand. That
100.
That little share, that little like, that small bit of engagement it goes a long way.
Yep. Definitely. All right, man. Well, man, this has been dope. S.1, y'all got anything else for my mans? Got anything for us, Finito? Like I said, it's about all of us at the end of the day, but definitely the spotlight's on whoever our guests are, man, at the end of the day. And we appreciate y'all coming through and sharing your time and your talents and gifts with us, bro.
I mean, for me, I'm done, man. I'm gonna get in y'all inboxes and we gonna talk. You know how I am, man. Like for real. Like I was nervous to get up here, man. I don't even really like being on cam. So you know what I'm saying? I had a conversation with Tank earlier and was like, hey man, can we just show my logo, man? Because I don't do this real, man. I'm in the cut all the time, just chilling. I'm that one partner that they be like, man, what's wrong with your man's over there? He just in the corner all quiet. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, hey, he all right, man. He ain't fucking with nobody, man. Just don't go over there and fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just, I mean, this helped me more than anything, man, because again, it's productivity, it's progress, it's growth. So I appreciate the opportunity, man. I don't really have any more questions. I just want to say thank you to y'all for providing us with this opportunity and giving us this platform, and to everybody that's in, you know what I'm saying, in the comments, man. I appreciate y'all too, because y'all took y'all time. And once again, man, I'm learning as I grow and get older, man. It's like time is very valuable. So for y'all to take y'all's time to be here, I really appreciate that, for real. That's from the heart.
Heck yeah, man. That's like I said earlier, bro. Juan to tell you, Esther to tell you. A year ago, my ass was sitting on this shit like this. Hold on.
Yeah, man. He had his
This.
hat on. His hat was shaved and his hood up.
Like, what you think, Take? Yep. Was that dope? Yep. What you think? It was nice. Anything else you want to say? Not really. So, that's why I said I gave Finito a little pep talk earlier. It's like, look, man, I get it because I was the same way. I mean, even with building this content, creating stuff, which is the new wave of the world now, it's like you kind of have to get out your comfort zone. Or what I always say, sometimes you got to get uncomfortable to be comfortable. So, this wasn't my thing either for a while. Now look at us. We all here doing a live show like it ain't shit. You would never think that I don't like being on camera in front of people, but man, it took a while. It took about almost a year, and I started back when they first was doing the other shows on Saturdays, and kind of like the guest guy at first, and then like the third party, and kind of the backseat prince for a while, and then finally I kind of moved forward, and then yeah, man, and then we decided to do this. Like I was telling Juan earlier before you got here, we about 2.5 weeks old now doing this specific podcast now. And I'm like, we put it together like it wasn't nothing, like almost overnight. And just great group of guys, great team of people, man, and great group of guys to be surrounded by. And I wouldn't change it for the world. And the dopest part is that we all from different parts of the country. It's like it's flawless for the most part, man. That's what I love about it. And we just want to give back to the people what we have in our minds, what we put together to make y'all great, catapult you guys forward. So, man, another one down. So we got. Hold up, before we get up out of here, make sure y'all know about Friday night.
It's gonna be gone, y'all.
Make sure y'all tap in. We'll be back here again, 7 p.m. Eastern on Friday night frequency, man. I just want to say thank you to my guys here, bro. We've all pitched in to making this thing great, from the graphics to the music to the background to everything. We've organically done all this shit ourselves. No help, no money put into it other than some of the investments into the restream and stuff. But yeah, man, and we'll definitely be hollering at you, man, Finito, whenever we don't feel like making our own shit, bro. I know I've been seeing some of your graphics. Your graphics is dope, bro. So, but we did what we had to do when we decided to come up with this plan and idea, bro. So everything you see here, we all did it, handcrafted. Each one of us put in something, some work from the beats.
It was just simple conversation.
Yep, simple conversation, bro. And we all just brought what we have to the table and made this thing for you guys, bro. So make sure y'all tap in this Friday. Got another special guest coming through. And then want to be back to do his second half of his album this Friday, the deluxe version of it. So he'll be here to do that side of it. And then we'll keep adding people next week, week on, week in, week on and week out. So just let you people know if they want to get on here, just holler at us, or you send us a message. If you know somebody in your gang, man, that want to come through and get interviewed, just let us know, man, as you see fit. And we'll have a conversation. We'll get them on here, whether they're a producer or whether they're artists. We'll get them on here, man, and do the same thing. Interview them. Just send us 5 tracks, and we'll have questions and answers, and we'll have fun with it, bro. It's all love.
Yep, free of charge.
Free of charge. I know somebody asked me that one. That's like, nah, it's free of charge. All we ask is for your time. And like you said earlier, it's something we can't get back. So we You don't make the best of your time. It's how we make the best of ours. So anything, that's the only thing you gotta give up some time. Other than that, everything else is free and free spins, all that shit. And then Saturday night, we back it on the radio show. So those who are tapped in and want to send in music, send it in on Saturdays. We back here on Saturday nights at 9:30 on the Asylum Radio Show. You can send in your tracks all night till we decide to tap out and get tired. So one way or another, we salute and appreciate everybody who does music, whether it be like the artistry side or the musician side.
Show, man. We appreciate y'all for real.
And thank you again. I know Janine's probably knocked out, snoring and slobbering somewhere, but he gave his time up a little bit. It was 1 a.m. when we got with him earlier, so it all worked out, man. So we thank you for your time. We appreciate his time and sharing with us your stories, your background, your insider to your music journey, man. So it's well appreciated. And like I said, we are here for anything you need. Just all you gotta do is just hit the inbox, man, and we'll tap in and get the answers for you if we ain't got them.
For sure, man. For sure.
Got one?
I say that's pretty much it, man. Appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. It's a dope show. This guy's funny. But yeah, it was nice having you on here. It's always good to put a face to the music, whether it's the beats, whether it's the artist side, or even just as an engineer. It's always good to see who is making the magic happen, who's making us feel such a way when we hear these songs. Who's putting the elements behind the stuff. It's been a pleasure. I shot you my email, so definitely I get something going on. Before you and S. cheat, I know that Tank and
Nah, man, Tank ain't collaborating with nobody until January.
He said January. Damn.
Damn, son, how'd you do that?
Right.
You have to wait till his birthday to collab with somebody.
Hey, you still owe me one, bro. You made me take sound out of my song I was working on and give it. He's like, nah, he can't have that. Get that to me. I literally had to reconstruct the song. He was like, nope, he can't have that. I need that sound. I need that sound.
Don't worry, we're gonna get it.
Hey, nobody collab with that till you give me that song.
Well, I kind of sent him some files there today, so
right.
Yeah.
That was already before you tried to put me in timeout. I already got one for one I got to work on. Damn it.
Too late, man. It's too late.
It's too late.
See what the new one, right?
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah. So, anyway, while he talking shit, Perfect Storm Part 2 is in the works too, so y'all be on the lookout for that.
Hell nah, both of y'all get away from y'all keyboards and shit, man. Both of y'all can't make no beats no more, bro. What you talking about?
Honest, bro,
everybody, he needs to be grounded too. Shit.
Hey, to be honest, there was a handful of shit that didn't even make it on the first one, so we already got damn near half the album done.
Damn cheap.
Already.
Yep. But man, again, appreciate you, Finito, bro, and all that you do, the hard work, man, on and off the keys, bro. I love your motivational post every morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I see that shit every day, man. It gets my day started. So keep doing that shit because you never know who needs it, man. That's why I post what I post. I've been kind of slacking, but usually I put some post stuff that you never know who might need something. And just because I post it don't mean it's something I'm going through. I need. I'm just doing it because you never know what somebody's going through, man. So we do appreciate when you do that as well.
For sure, man. That's who I am, man. And I'm gonna keep on being that way because, like I say, man, it's outside of what you already going through. Life is just, it's always that. Life is always that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Life will fuck you. And that bitch bisexual. She go both ways. So who you are, you gonna fuck you for real.
Really. Take those hot to this guy.
SC dot take those. You see, yeah, type shit. Yeah,
bro. But anyway, man. Yeah, we appreciate you. Salute to you, bro. Be safe. And like I said, tell your people, send them through if they want to interview, bro. Whether it be Wednesday or Friday night, we here for it. I only think we got
Wednesday, but Friday. I think for next week we're booked up. I think so. We ready for the following week. So if you got anybody who's interested, if y'all out here listening, y'all interested, holler at me, S. or Juan. We'll get you booked up, man, and just be ready. So yeah, we got Friday. Yeah, we got two people Friday. That's including Juan, and then we got another dope producer beat maker next week. I ain't telling his name yet because that was kind of a surprise. That was came to S. Nuts. We was like, yeah, we're gonna do that one. So another dope show like we had with Mathematic with this next contender. And then the following Friday, kind of another behind the scenes guy, man, kind of like you, Finito. So he's still with it. We got that. So yeah, week after next, we back open for any new reviews or interviews, should I say, not reviews, interviews for the podcast, Wednesday and Fridays. Let us know, hit us up. We got y'all. It'll be just like this, organic. Send your music. We ask questions. You ask us questions. We're going to have fun with it. We'll be here every week unless it's a major holiday that falls on one of our Wednesdays or Fridays. We've yet to say if we're doing Friday on Halloween or not, because I know we have Who Want That Smoke that does Halloween Havoc, so we may not run that night, but we'll keep y'all posted on that for October. Mm-hmm. And then as far as anything going on Saturday, we have the 27th, right? One for the reggaeton.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the. I'll make this brief. I know we're wrapping it up. So basically, it's predominantly around reggaeton. It can be a mixture with trap, dembo, Afro beats, as long as it has the cadence of reggaeton being the main part of it. Mm-hmm. And then October 18th, we have the best hook challenge. So it's going to be intro, the hook, and then a few seconds after the hook. That's it. So no verses, just strictly the hook.
Yep.
And all genres are welcomed.
We'll be showcasing those challenges on our Saturday night show on the Asylum Radio, 9:30. If we might push those back a little earlier, depending on the submissions we get. So it may be an hour earlier, just so we can get everybody's music in or whatnot that night. But yeah, go ahead and make sure you put that in your archive to work on, Finito. So you're welcome to do it. Everybody's welcome to do it. Ain't no charge to do it or nothing like that. But there will be either a gear, monetized gift, BTS gift, something we'll give back to y'all for whoever wins the challenge on either challenge. So we're trying to get back into that, which that's something we used to do all the time, but we're getting back in that as well. And it's a fun time. It's a friendly challenge, so it's not like a battle and you got to sit here and be crying and shooting shit, whatever, because you lost or something like that. It's more or less to kind of sharpen your tools you already got to make you better than who you already are. And so that's why we call them challenges, not battles. You literally it's a challenge for yourself, and then just to get creative with another peer of yours on whatever genre or whatever that challenge may be. So yeah, that's so the reggaeton and everything. That's for the beat makers and producers and whatnot. And then if you want to do reggaeton for your hook challenge, you can do that too. It don't matter. Like he said, all genres is welcome. So that's what we got for the hook challenge. So 27th of this month for that. I need to get on that shit. That's in 10 days. And then and then the toughest hook challenge, greatest hook challenge, dopest hook challenge. What we say 15th, right?
October 18th.
18th. Hey, my bad. So
Quick question.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
On that on your submissions for the reggaeton joint, when do you need those submissions by? When's the deadline to submit by?
So that's going to be on the 27th. So just so we can have everybody's in, we would probably, what do you think, S-Top, probably that Thursday, Friday? I would rather not do it the day of so you don't get mixed.
I'll say like that Friday.
Yeah, that Friday. So the day before.
And Thursday, that's even better. But
even better.
Wednesday, pretty much. Try to have your stuff in Wednesday.
Yeah, so if you have any hiccups or you need to go back and fix some shit, yeah, Friday at the latest.
Also, thank you for making that up when you said that. Please label it when you submit.
Yes. Labeling is reggaeton challenge. Yes. Or best hook challenge.
So that way we don't have to dig through the emails to figure out which is which. Always label it.
Okay.
Yeah, some nights we do these. There might be not a whole lot. There was one night where it was just me and Juan was the only person who submitted on a challenge, so we end up still just having a regular radio show. So that's why we ask you to label them, so that way we know, hey, this is for this, and we'll put it in a folder. And then anybody who's just submitting just to have a review of their beats or music that night, we'll have that over on the other side. So please label it whenever you send them in. And yeah, That's all we got, man. It's a wrap. Again, appreciate y'all in the chats from the start to the finish, or those who came in late. Man, we appreciate you one way or another. Show must go on, whether y'all all here or not here. We just bringing content and something dope and authentic to y'all every week. Midweek vibes and your end of week, starting your end of your week on Friday, and then we kicking the weekend off with the Asylum Radio. Man. 3 times a week, y'all gonna see us. We gonna vibe out and have some dope ass music played and get into some music with some of our dopest artists and producers and shit, man. So we thank y'all, we appreciate y'all, and till Friday, a couple days, we'll be back here for Friday Night Frequency with another artist in the community showcasing their music, their talents, and sure they will appreciate your support just as well as we will. And until then, brothers, on is that y'all good?
Yeah.
All right, so we will get up out of here with open intro.